To be a Steeler is to consider others before you consider yourself. To protect your brother, even from himself. To give support at your own expense. And when wearing the black and gold suit of armor, make sure nobody desecrates it, disrespects it. Most importantly, we ourselves don't dishonor it. Is to earn the approval from previous legends who have donned the black and gold. These virtues I learned while playing for the Steelers are what make the legacy of the black and gold timeless. They are passed down in the locker room from the steel curtain to anyone who valiantly wears the black and gold. Creating a brotherhood that is deeper than money, business, and winning. To be a Steeler is to consider others before you consider yourself. This is our culture, Steeler culture.
Now, here are your hosts, Rob and Dan, the SteelTwins.
Steelers Nation, it is game day for our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. I am Rob of the SteelTwins, going solo at the moment as my brother Dan, my partner in crime, is still stuck at work. I am trying to see if I can get any updates while we are live here. Hopefully he can be here at least before halftime. Fingers crossed. We'll see how he is, but bear with me. Again, I'm not used to not having Dan by my side here, but I'm going to do the best that I can. So for the time being, I'm going to be solo, but I am live here for the Steelers and Ravens Week 18 regular season finale. Matchup number 2 between the Steelers and Ravens. First matchup was back in Week 5 where the Steelers managed to come off a big upset victory, a comeback victory against Baltimore. And now they're going to need to try their best for this matchup to sweep them to keep their playoff hopes alive, as this matchup has serious and big playoff implications for specifically the Pittsburgh Steelers. As for the Baltimore Ravens, they don't really have a lot to play for. They already clinched the number 1 seed. They already have a bunch of their starters inactive as for this game. Odell Beckham Jr., Zay Flowers, Lamar Jackson, Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Humphrey, you know, some of the top names on their team. The majority of their starters will not be playing or starting in this game. Thus, the starting quarterback will be Tyler Huntley for the Baltimore Ravens, to which the Steelers are no stranger to Tyler Huntley, because back with the first Week 18 matchup between the Steelers and Ravens, when Week 18 first came about in the NFL, Steelers played against Tyler Huntley and the Ravens, where they won in overtime and managed to keep their playoff hopes alive, and thus Jacksonville was able to help us get into the playoffs with their victory that same day, that same week. This time around, we're going to need the Jaguars to lose, as once I get the notes up here when it comes to the playoff implications. In order for the Steelers to get into the playoffs, first of all, the best chance for them is to win in this game. No doubt about it. They got to win. They got to hope for a Buffalo loss tomorrow night against Miami, or they can either still win, hope that Jacksonville loses or doesn't tie, or hope that Jacksonville loses or ties in their matchup, against Tennessee Titans. And the third scenario is Steelers still win, and the Houston and Indianapolis Colts game tonight does not end in a tie. So those are the scenarios and the situations for the Steelers. If they were to win, their chances to make the playoffs are much more higher if they win, of course. Now, there is a possibility if they can make the playoffs if they lose against Baltimore. So if they lose, it doesn't necessarily mean season's over yet. If the Steelers lose against Baltimore, they need the Jaguars to lose. They need the Broncos to win against the Las Vegas Raiders. And the Colts and Texans game, again, cannot tie. Thus, the Steelers can still make the playoffs even if they lose. But I'm not going into this game wanting or if I'm the Steelers, I'm not going into this game, I'm not going out with a loss. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to win. No doubt about it, you got to win. You got to end the season on a high note with the momentum wave that you currently have right now. Ever since Mason Rudolph has stepped in, he has been freaking a standout performer, a stellar player. He's done very good at the quarterback position, been getting yardage. The run game's been very effective, executing plays, getting points on the board. Pickens is having two of his best games of the season since Rudolph has stepped in at quarterback. So the offense is, of course, going to have to come up big again and take the heat off the defense, as that's what they've been doing as of late, thankfully, because obviously when it comes to the Steelers, not just this season, but years prior, the defense has always had to bail out the offense. But lately, it's been the offense that's been able to help and benefit the defense ever more so. And we're going to need that to happen once again for this matchup. You know, when it comes to the offense, they got to protect the ball. They got to get a running game going. They got to establish a rushing game very early. Najee and Warren, two of the best running back duos in the NFL. Get them effective. When it comes to Mason, like I said, protect the ball. Continue to sling it to Pickens, to DJ. Spread the ball out. Maybe get Freiermuth a little bit involved. You know, we haven't seen him involved too much, you know, since Rudolph has been in there. But I would like to see Freiermuth come up a little bit big when it comes to this matchup against the Ravens. You know, just basically what they've been doing the past 2 weeks, the past two games. Getting yardage, executing points on the board, not turning the ball over. Just do it again for this matchup. Now, the Bengals and Seahawks, their defenses are a lot less inferior compared to the Ravens defense. And the Ravens defense doesn't have a lot of their credible starters in for this matchup, but they got a lot of reliable depth. They got a lot of good depth at that. So when it comes to going up against this Ravens defense, it's going to be an even bigger test for the offense and Mason Rudolph. You know, especially when it comes to Baltimore and their rush defense. Their rush defense is actually pretty good. And if they're able to slow down Najee and Warren, if they're able to stop the run, then the ball's obviously the game's going to have to come into Mason Rudolph's hands. And that's where Mason, most importantly, is going to have to come up big and going to have to get the ball to his targets and execute and get us down the field and, of course, score. So this is definitely a big game, of course, for Mason Rudolph, who is starting. No question about it, obviously. Mason Rudolph is starting. The backup is Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett is active for the first time since the Cardinals game, I believe. But he's not starting, nor should he, because you got to go with the hot hand. You got to go with the guy that's getting the offense going, that has the offense in a rhythm. And that is Mason Rudolph. So Mason's the starter. Kenny's the backup. As far as Mr. Trubisky, he's the third quarterback. And thus he's inactive. As a matter of fact, I got it up here right now with the Steelers inactives. Might as well get this done and out the way really quick. Mitch inactive, no doubt about it. Mitch is pretty much done. He might as well be done as a Steeler altogether, so that's no surprise there. Trent Thompson and Minka Fitzpatrick, they were practicing a little bit throughout the week, but both of them are inactive, so we will not be seeing them for this matchup right here, which is definitely a loss on the Steelers defense, but we did elevate Eric Rowe again from the practice squad, so he's going to be seeing playing time and starting at safety again alongside Patrick Peterson, to which at this point I believe he's now moved to safety full-time, to which is a big benefit when it comes to his versatility for his leadership and what he can bring to the defense. And just moving to safety at his age is just beneficial for his career and the Steelers defense in general, my honest opinion. So seeing Pat Pete up there at safety, you know, that's going to be intriguing to watch once again, something to keep an eye on and look forward to. Eric Rowe is going to be beside Patrick Peterson. since he's put on a Steelers uniform, he's done very well. He's done very good. In his first game against Cincinnati, he was actually able to obtain an interception. Hopefully, he can obtain one against another division rival against Baltimore, but we'll see about that. Blake Martinez, inside linebacker Blake Martinez, is a healthy scratch, but a name that is not on the inactive list for the Steelers is Landon Roberts. He is healthy, and he is ready to go, and he is active, which is a big plus for the middle of the Steelers defense. Roberts is essentially the anchor on the Steelers defense at inside linebacker. He's been very good. He's been very stellar, a standout player inside linebacker, and getting him back is going to be big, especially when it comes to going up against a Baltimore rushing offense, to which, despite who's at running back, they have they could have practice squad players at running back, and they could still find a way to successfully run the football. They're still a capable running offense. They know how to run the football. So getting Roberts back in that to help stop the run is big. Miles Jack, I am assuming, is going to be starting alongside of him. We, of course, elevated him again. Jack coming in with because Roberts was injured, he's done a very stellar job just as well. So having Roberts and Jack as the starting two inside linebackers, I kind of dig that. I really like that. Both guys have had stellar performances as Steelers, getting them both together. That's going to be another thing to keep an eye out for when it comes to stopping the run and just seeing how they can be able to prevent Baltimore and their offense from getting down the field and scoring. So, but outside of that, it's just pretty much, like I said, with the offense, protect the ball, get a running game going. Exactly what you've been doing the past 2 weeks. Just do it again. Continue to keep it up. Remain consistent. As for the defense, you got to apply pressure on Tyler Huntley. Got to get to him. Got to try to force some turnovers, of course, obviously. But going up, trying to do that, force turnovers, what I mean. Trying to force the ball. Here, let me rephrase that, Jesus. Trying to force Baltimore to turn over the ball is not an easy thing to do, even with Tyler Huntley in there. The Ravens, they're a team that does not turn the ball over very often. But, it's something that's going to have to be crucial. It's going to have to be big for the Steelers. They're going to have to snag the ball away from the Ravens. Like I said, stopping the run's going to also have to be key. If you stop the run, similar to what I said, with the Ravens defense, if they try to slow down Najee and Warren and force the ball into Mason's hands, we got to do the exact same thing and force the ball into Tyler Huntley's hands. Not going to underestimate Huntley whatsoever, though, even if he's a backup quarterback, that doesn't really matter when it comes to the Steelers defense and the Steelers in general. We lost to how many other backup quarterbacks this season. So despite Huntley being the backup for Lamar, you don't want to underestimate them. He's no stranger to you. Like I said earlier in the stream, you're very familiar with playing up against him. So go out there, execute, do what you got to do, and just leave Baltimore with a victory. No ifs, ands, or buts. There is a possibility that we can make the playoffs if we lose, but I don't want a loss leaving Baltimore. I don't want a loss to end the regular season. As a matter of fact, when it comes to Week 18, random and crazy stat, if you believe me or not, Steelers are 2-0 in Week 18 matchups. So we're undefeated when it comes to Week 18, but go into Baltimore and get a W. Simple as that. Get a dub, finish the season strong, and make your playoff chances a lot more efficient and better when it comes to tomorrow's games, because it's a big weekend. It's a big weekend when it comes to playoff scenarios, especially for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Go out there, get a dub, and just hope for the best tomorrow morning. Win and pray, as Dan would probably say. Win and pray. Simple as that. Simple as that, guys. As we are pretty much getting ready for the Steelers and Ravens matchup. Matchup number 2. Steelers-Ravens, one of the best matchups, one of the best rivalries in the NFL. As a matter of fact, arguably the best rivalry in the NFL, period. Not even already. No doubt in NFL history. So, and the Week 5 matchup, I remember that matchup very vividly. Just chaotic, close, crazy, turnovers, physical, back and forth. I'm anticipating, I'm expecting somewhat of the same matchup, as I'm sure everybody should. It's Steelers-Ravens. You want the matchup to be any different. It's exactly how these two face each other. It's like Tomlin would say, they know us when we know them. So just get a win, get a dub, and hope for the best. Simple as that. How you guys doing in the chat? How are you guys doing tonight? Steelers-Ravens, man. What better way to end the season than Steelers-Ravens? Yeah, we going for the kill? Absolutely. Put the dagger in Baltimore's heart, man. Sweep them. Let's see if we can sweep Baltimore. That would be nice. You know, they're first in the AFC, but let's see if we can sweep them. Right? How good would that feel? You know, something to take from this season, you know, with how chaotic this season has been. The fact that we could potentially sweep Baltimore, it's I'll take it. Right? I'll take it. Oh, and I should also point out, before I forget, Brad Allen, the official and his crew, you know, they're very, you know, if that name rings a bell, they were a part of the Lions and Cowboys matchup last Saturday night with the controversial, you know, eligible call. You know, they are officiating, or they will be the officiating crew for this matchup. So I have to admit that does concern me when it comes to the NFL nowadays. These officials are very inconsistent. They're pretty trash. They're very lackluster. And when it comes to the penalties nowadays, you know, and the way that the officials just call flags out and whatnot, it does worry me about this game. And another thing that I should point out is the weather in Baltimore. You know, for anybody that's in the Pennsylvania area, you know, it's snowing right now, and it's crazy and hectic out there at the moment. You know, it's like 3 to 5 inches of snow out there already. So when it comes to Baltimore, they're expecting somewhat of a rain, sleet type of combination of weather, which is happening at the moment right now as kickoff just started, and it's a touchback. But, you know, when it comes to the weather in this matchup, it's definitely going to play a factor. Might see some sloppy football, some physical football, of course, with the weather. But, I mean, that's just football weather, you know? But Steelers offense will start the game. You see Mason Rudolph as they highlight him. As they get in motion right here. Najee in the backfield. Connor Hayward in motion. Snap, they hand the ball off to Najee. And Najee is taken down after a gain of about maybe 2 yards on the ground. Second down coming up. A simple handoff, run the ball to start it off. Oh, okay. So I didn't even see that on the first time. Najee actually lost control of the football. When he first got the ball in his hands, he was running. Then he lost control, and he had to concentrate and regain possession, which thankfully he did. Thus, why he only gained 2 yards on that play. But Mason takes a snap. He throws it down to Najee, and Najee tries to make the most of it on that play. And it'll be close to a first down. Not exactly a first down. Should be 3rd and short coming up. Geez, what a bad start that would have been if Najee fumbled, man. If you lost control, never regained possession, that would have been very bad. Probably very telling, but thank goodness he was able to recover. 3rd and 1 coming up. Got Pickens outside. Austin in there. And going empty. Warren's outside too. Mason with the snap. He goes to throw, and it is caught by Deontay Johnson past the 40. It will be a first down, taken down at the 41-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh catch by Deontay Johnson, his first of the day. Good completion by Rudolph. A little bit of a risky throw there with the linebacker kind of right there. But he's able to get it to a point where DJ could be able to reach up and get it. Just good grab by Johnson right there. Thus, the Steelers move the chains as Warren is in the backfield at running back. Mason signaling to his players. And they do a toss to Warren, and Warren had to concentrate on the football. I don't know if Warren was expecting a toss in that one. And thus, he gets no gain on the play there. So Mason goes to toss it to Warren. It doesn't even look like Warren was anticipating a toss, more so a handoff. But Warren, again, thankfully able to concentrate and get possession of the football, but doesn't gain much right there. At least it's, again, same with Najee on the first play. He had to regain possession. At least it's not a turnover. But I'm not liking these sudden mistakes right here early on. I'm not a fan of it. And Mason takes a snap. He slings it down to DJ for a screen. DJ's trying to make the most of it. He pushes through. We get a gain of maybe 4 or 5. So it'll be 3rd and mid coming up. Probably have to think the weather is already playing a factor. Najee on holding the football, and what else possibly to come for this one. Mason takes a snap on the 3rd and 4. He goes to throw and sling it, and it is nearly intercepted, but it is incomplete. Thank goodness. That is Marcus Williams that nearly came up with the interception. They're starting free safety. One of the very few starters on defense that is playing in this game. He tried to get to Allen Robinson. I don't even think Mason even seen Williams. And thankfully, Williams is able to drop it, and it's not intercepted. No turnover. Thus, Steelers will have to punt. As Harvin punts at the 19, fair catch at the 19, inside the 20. I'll take it. Not to start that I'm sure Rudolph was wanting or expecting. But there were 3 opportunities on that opening drive alone that Baltimore could have gotten a turnover. Najee losing control on his first carry. Then I'm anticipating was a miscommunication between Warren and Rudolph at the toss. Thankfully, Warren was able to obtain control of the football, running it. And just right there, Marcus Williams dropped the interception. That's 3 times on the opening drive Steelers could have turned over the ball. Thankfully, that didn't happen. We lucked out big there on the opening drive, but can't be doing that, man. We cannot be doing that. Now we need the defense to come up, see what they can do going up against Tyler Huntley. You know, they're very familiar with his game. They played against him before. As a matter of fact, TJ Watt, when it came to the Week 18 matchup 2 years ago, Watt was able to get, I believe, 1 or 2 sacks in that game where he was able to tie, or probably should have broken Michael Strahan's sack record. So, you know, Watt's going to want to try to get to Huntley, be that game record that he usually is. As right now, Watt is currently leading, or he's tied with Trey Hendrickson when it comes to league leading in sacks with 17. You know, Watt's going to want to be able to prevent Huntley from slipping away, from making a play, you know. Oh, we better not lose to your backups, man. I hope not. Steelers have 0 excuses in this one, bro. 0. Season's on the line. Playoff chances are much more better if you win. They got very limited starters. As a matter of fact, when it comes to the receiving core, because Odell and Zay Flowers are out, they're not playing, their starting receivers are Rashad Bateman and Nelson Aguilar. Like, 2 first-round selections that are straight up bums. Straight up bums. There should be no reason why the defense can't limit this offense, even with the backups. And defense has been playing a lot more better, and I think a part of that does have to do with the offense taking some of the weight off the defense's shoulders. Again, Robert's back. I see Michael Walker in there. Why is Michael Walker in there? Please don't tell me he's starting opposite of Roberts. I can't even see anything. That's how muggy it is in Baltimore right now. Huntley takes a snap, and he's going to scramble and run for a gain of 2 as he's chased from behind by Cam Hayward. So Huntley trying to use his legs as expected. You know, Huntley and Lamar, you know, they got very similar traits when it comes to their style of play at quarterback, you know. When it comes to Baltimore's offense and their scheme, you know, they're going to run the same way because their styles are very similar. 2nd and 8. Huntley throws to, I can't even see it. It's like very blurry. It's a completion to Kohler, and he's taken down by Eric Rowe with the tackle. Will be 3rd down coming up. The main camera view that they're showing, because of how like muggy and misty and the rain sleet mix, it's really causing the camera to be foggy and blurry. I can hardly tell who's catching right there. So it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up. Now I see Miles Jack good. That's what I like to see. Snap. Huntley's looking for a target. He's going to go deep to Justice Hill, and it is incomplete. Hill could have caught it, but he was unable to obtain possession, bobbling with the football, and thus it is incomplete and a 3 and out for Baltimore. That was a solid throw by Huntley. It's in range where Hill could get it. Just eases past JPJ. Hill could have snagged that in for a diving grab, but unable to do it. Thus, Jordan Stout will be able to punt it deep. It's bouncing. Calvin Austin's back there to return at the 10. Trying to use that grease lightning speed, and he gets taken down hard near the 25-yard line. So both opening possessions for the Steelers and Ravens result in 0 points. As the Steelers offense will come back onto the field. Hopefully it's a much better performance and outcome compared to the previous drive. Which, again, we got lucky on with the 3 possible turnovers. Yeah, the camera lens. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like very muggy and misty. It's kind of hard to tell and see and kind of watch at the same time. Monkey Kong says George Pickens touchdown here. I hope so, man. The Rudolph and Pickens connection, man, it's been stellar. It's been on point. It's been one of the big highlights throughout the NFL the past 2 weeks. So we're going to need that connection to kind of spark up a little bit. I don't think that was the dude JBJ was supposed to cover, to be honest. It looked like JBJ saw him free and left his dude to run with him. If you might be right on that. He just seen an open guy, and JBJ tried to make sure that he wasn't able to make the play on that. Thankfully, Hill was able to drop it. So, but you may have a point on that one. Did I get an update from Dan yet? No, I did not. Dan, if you're watching, be careful out there. That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. I don't know when Dan's getting home. Hopefully soon. He needs to be here. He needs to be here at home, watching the Steelers. Probably having a heart attack instead of being stuck at work, man. Dan, if you're listening, Dan, just take your time and be careful out there. All right, it's a mess out there. 3 to 5 inches of snow. Now, Tomlin versus Harbaugh, 35th meeting all time. Steelers lead the series 19-15 between the two. Yeah. Tomlin and Harbaugh, very iconic coach battle. Steelers Ravens, dude. A lot of history. Yeah, their rain jackets, man, they are soaking wet already. But look at Steelers Nation in Baltimore, man, waving their terrible towels, even in the rain, man. They're dedicated. They want this dub. They want this win. They want to get into the postseason, despite how we may think the outcome will be. Doesn't mean we want Steelers to lie down on the ground and just give up. No, we want them to fight. We want them to showcase how much they fucking want it. 1st and 10 at the 24. Snap. Rudolph will hand it to Najee. Najee's going to push forward. I thought he was still on his feet for a moment, but he's taken down after a gain of 5 on the ground, I want to say. We're already 10 minutes left into the first quarter. 2nd and 5 coming up. Yeah, Tomlin's not going anywhere. Tomlin's not going anywhere. Although I'm very hesitant on that. But they hand the ball off to Najee for a second time. 2nd and Najee. It'll be a gain of 4 on the ground. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. I actually think coming into this game, Najee's 77 yards away from a 3rd straight 1,000-yard rushing season, to which he could potentially get in this game. It would be a hell of a stat for him to accomplish. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if a Steelers running back within the first 3 seasons has started with 1,000. I may be wrong in that, but I don't think any Steelers running back within the first 3 seasons has 1,000 yards rushing. But they hand the ball off to Najee on a 3rd and 1. And it looks like they were just able to ease it in for the first down right there. And they do. Najee points for the first. They get the first down. Good job. And big boy Michael Pierce. Big man in the middle. When it comes to stopping the run for Baltimore, Michael Pierce is definitely a guy to try to get away from. Same with Justin Matabuke, who's had a breakout year, a Pro Bowl year. Mason with the snap. And just dumps it down to Warren. And Warren's going to use his legs to get past for a big gain. He's still on his feet. It'll get past the midfield for a solid gain right there through the air. Great play by Warren. So we look at the replay right here. Mason just takes a snap. And he just dumps it down to Warren. And he follows his initial blocker, to which I think that was Connor Hayward, which it was. He's able to sneak past defenders and break off a couple tackles at the same time to get past midfield, at least past the 45-yard line. Jaylen Warren, man, what a stud. An absolute stud. And they do a end around with Calvin Austin. Jet sweep, end around, whatever. A jet sweep with Calvin Austin for a medium gain right there. I want to say a gain of 7. Maybe 8. It was a good chunk there by Calvin Austin. Gain of 8 on that one. Drive's looking good so far. And Mason's motion out the pocket. He's going to throw it to Connor Hayward. And Hayward's going to dive in for the first down, which he gets. Good. He's seen the first down marker, and he just wanted to dive to make sure that he got it to reset the down and move the chain. Play action to Warren, and he dumps it to Connor Hayward. Hayward looked like he actually lost his footing on that, but he's able to just get inside the first down marker and reset the downs, thus moving the chains for the Steelers on offense. Good job. Simple as that. Just get the first and keep it going. 1st and 10. They hand the ball off to Warren. Warren spins out of a tackle, but he's met quickly by Brandon Stevens and Arthur Millette, the former Steeler, to prevent a big run right there. And Warren comes off the field, and Najee substitutes for this one for 2nd down coming up. And I just seen Danny's live chat. He's on his way. Good. Just drive safe, Dan. Be careful out there again. I mean, you already know. You've been driving out there, but seriously, be careful. Take your time. Take your time. Drive is looking good. We're in field goal range as Mason takes a snap on a 2nd and 5. He chucks it down to Deontay, and he edges in for the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him, which they should. And it's a first down for the Steelers. See, they're taking their time, man. They're being very balanced when it comes to running the football and passing the football. You know, they're trying to be very safe, take their time, drain the clock. Exactly what they've been doing the past 2 weeks and been very good at it and consistent with it. See, already 8 plays over 5 minutes off the clock. They hand the ball off to Najee on a first down. Najee's pushing through hard for a gain of 9 on the ground. Look at Najee running hard, man. These players want it. These players want it bad. They want it. It's like ever since Rudolph has stepped in, it's like these guys are playing for it even more. Like they want to play it for him. They want to play it for him because they know that this man, all he needed was an opportunity. They knew how much this man wanted it. When they have that vibe with a quarterback, they want to play for him. Second and 1, they hand it off to Najee. Gets the first down. He's trying to push forward. It'll be 1st and goal for the Steelers offense. Look at this. And Najee looks like he wanted a flag on that one. I didn't really see anything involved in there. Maybe a face mask penalty on that one, but I didn't see anything there. They're not going to get a flag, but it's 1st and goal for the Steelers as they try to complete the drive with a touchdown, which, fingers crossed they do. Has been a very good and balanced drive. A very patient drive at that, which it should be. Keep Baltimore's offense off the field even with backups. They hand it to Najee again, and he gets past the 5, or at least at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Rain's coming down heavy and hard right now. Yeah, see, they're making a point that Rudolph is handing the ball off to Najee with 2 hands instead of 1 because, again, the weather. The weather's definitely going to be playing a factor when it comes to everything football related. Hand the ball off, throwing the ball, protecting the ball, whatever, 2nd and goal coming up. Mason hands the ball off to Najee Harris, and he gets in for the freaking touchdown. Steelers end the drive with a score. A Najee Harris touchdown, I believe his 8th rushing touchdown of the season. 12 plays, 76 yards, 7.5 minutes taken off the board, off the play clock. Steelers score. What a drive, man. What a fucking drive. Swear jar. How many times? I know. How many swear jars, bro? I'll put 2 extra quarters. Why the hell not? As Boswell attempts the extra point, and it is good. Now, after I get done with that, let me get the touchdown marker up. Do that. And boom, just like that. Steelers are on the board first, 7-0. After the opening drive touchdown, they answer with a very, very balanced and very patient and very good drive that ends in a Najee Harris touchdown, his 8th touchdown of the year, which is, I believe, now a new career high for Najee Harris, which is good for him. Dude, that fucking drive. What a drive, man. What a drive. I like that. And you see it after the opening drive with the 3 possible turnovers. They were more protective of the football on that one, which is great to see. They answered back after the possible mistakes that could have happened on offense. They made sure, hey, we don't want this shit to happen again. We got to be careful with the football out there, and that's what happened. Good. They answered back with the touchdown. As a matter of fact, I haven't even gotten a poll in the chat yet. Let's get a poll. Let's start a poll in here. Let's see. I'm thinking of a poll surrounding the defense. How about... not do that. Yeah, start the poll right there. To start a poll in there. How many sacks does TJ Watt get? The sack leader in the NFL. Again, he's going to want to be the game record that he is when it comes to this matchup. He's got quite the reputation against Baltimore. So I believe week 5, I think he actually had 2 sacks in that one. 1 or 2 sacks, something like that. Including the game sealer on 4th down. Yeah, tonight is Houston and Indianapolis. Regardless, we cannot have that game end in a tie. Now you're probably thinking, oh, there's no way that game could end in a tie. Well, we all thought the same way between the Chargers and the Raiders, and, well, we learned our lesson from that point. So you never know what could happen, especially in primetime football. So Colts-Texans don't end in a tie. Simple as that. Let's see if we can get a sack or a turnover right here. I think a turnover would be great. Now, again, Baltimore, even, with some of their depth guys, they don't really turn the ball over a lot. They're very protective of the football. The Steelers and Ravens overall are very protective of the football. But just like the Week 5 matchup, it really came down to who gave up the ball more and which turnover was even more crucial, Let's see if we can get a turnover on this drive as we look at the replay of the Najee Harris touchdown here. You see Sayamalo bring Justin Matabuke down. You see James Daniels and Broderick kind of swap positions to open up a lane right there. And Najee's able to get down. That's what you love to see, man. The O-line is being very key when it comes to running the football. The run blocking is fucking great. It's very good. For an O-line that's very iffy or was very iffy to start off with, they're being very, very good. They've been playing very good offensive line play as of late. Big props to those guys, seriously. As Baltimore's first rush attempt with, I believe it was Gus Edwards, doesn't really go far, doesn't really go anywhere. Taken down by TJ Watt. TJ Watt wants this, man. He wants another shot at the playoffs. To what's crazy as it may sound, TJ Watt has yet to have a playoff win under his belt, which is very upsetting. But Watt wants an opportunity, wants a shot at a playoff matchup. As Huntley throws, and it is incomplete off the hands of Kohler, number 88, their third-string tight end, who's now their second-string due to the injury of Mark Andrews, as Isaiah Likely is the starting tight end. He's a guy that is obviously going to have to, we're going to have to try to limit because he's been very good and electric since Andrews has been out with injury. Likely just knows how to make plays and catch the ball and get touchdowns. That's a guy we're going to have to try to limit when it comes to middle of the field targeting and just trying to limit overall. 3rd and 7, Huntley trying to find the target. He senses the pressure. He's motioned back and he throws, and it is incomplete towards Justice Hill. Just too underthrown on that play. Even if Hill caught it, it wasn't really going to go anywhere. Nobody was able to get open. No target was able to get open. The pressure was getting to Huntley, and Huntley just had to throw it. So it's another 3 and out for Baltimore, which is what you love to see. Baltimore just can't get anything going on offense at the moment. Defense holding their own. As Stout goes to punt again, another solid one near the 20. As Austin is pushing forward and nearly gets to the 40-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 38. Not a bad punt return by Calvin Austin. And the Steelers offense will come back onto the field, hopefully looking to extend their lead. I would like another touchdown on this one. That's what I like to see. We got a very solid, productive drive last time, which ended in a touchdown. I want another one. Man. Let's try to get another touchdown here. As we take a quick commercial break. I'm going to check on X right here. See if there's any news or updates, which there usually hasn't been as of late. So. Matter of fact, I don't even have the box score up here. Let's try to get the box score up here for this matchup. If it'll let me. Come on, box score, please. What the hell is this? Hold on a second. Ravens aren't motivated for this game. Hey, don't jinx them, man. I'm not trying to underestimate their backups. Whether it's Huntley, Aguilar, who's the other receiver? Bateman, Laquan Treadwell. You know, I'm not gonna underestimate them. SteelTwins poll. Will Austin break one today? Punt return. Think he's going to get several chances. I mean, he's. I feel like he's due for a big return. He hasn't had one in a couple weeks. You know, I remember watching the preseason and seeing, like, every time Austin had the ball in his hands when it came to a punt return, it was a very productive run. You know, when's the last time the Steelers actually had a punt return touchdown? I honestly couldn't tell you. So it's very possible we could see it. You know, get some special teams action, some special teams help on this. That'd be great. That'd be great. I'd love to see it. And speaking of special teams, how about Miles Kilburn making his first Pro Bowl? Getting the recognition he absolutely deserves. Came up big several times with several big special teams plays, including how many block punts. One of them being in the Ravens game, which got us back into the game and kind of shifted the tide and the momentum in that matchup, if you guys remember, in Week 5. So big props, big congratulations to Miles Kilburn for making the Pro Bowl. Shotgun formation, they hand the ball off to Najee Harris. And Najee makes a defender miss, and he pushes forward, as usual, for a good chunk on the ground, a gain of 7. Goes inside the line, does that little step, that little juke in there. Able to make a defender miss and just lowers the shoulder and pushes through. Najee running hard, running good to start the game. That was a gain of 5, my bad. It looked longer. It looked like a more productive run than 5 yards, but 2nd and 5 coming up. And they do a fake toss. And Rudolph just tries to get away from pressure. He hands it down to Connor Hayward for a gain of 1, maybe 2, with the extra push by Hayward. That was kind of interesting. Mason Rudolph goes with the fake toss to Jaylen Warren. And Baltimore defender, it looked like number 95. He was sensing. He didn't fall for the fake handoff. He was able to get near Rudolph. But Rudolph's able to chunk it down to Hayward for a gain of 2. So it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up. Seeing a lot of Connor Hayward action early on. Mason with the snap. He's going to go deep for a target. It's Deontay Johnson, and it is just overthrown. DJ can't get it. It'll be 4th and 3, a 3-and-out for the Steelers offense. Mason went for the deep ball with DJ, just cannot be able to get it to him. With 5 seconds left in the first quarter, this punt should be able to finish off the first quarter. And Harvin punt with the bounce. A good productive bounce inside the 10, down at the 7-yard line. Nice punt by Harvin on that one. Good bounce back on that one. That'll be the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. As Steelers lead 7-0 at the end of first. And was it this one? Yeah, there we are. Boom. See, I'm getting better at this. You know? A lot of people in chat are saying that Johnson could have gone under that or he didn't try, like he gave up. I did kind of sense that. Like it was within reach. It was within range. DJ could have reached out and attempted, but he didn't on that one. I did kind of sense that on that play there. Which, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that DJ has done that before. I remember a couple years ago in previous years, that's happened with DJ, which I don't really understand or get. I don't know why. Like go out there and the ball's in your range. If you have the opportunity to snag it in, fucking do it. Simple as that, please. Steel Jackson is in the chat. My brother, how you doing, bro? How have you been? What are you thinking of this game thus far, bro? What do you think of this offense, huh? Offense ain't looking too shabby. You know? Defense, you know, hopefully they continue to get pressure on Huntley. Maybe force another 3 and out. Maybe a sack on this play, something like that. That's good to hear, Jackson. That's good to hear. Better Call Saul. Yeah, Saul good, man. It's a good show. Great show. Breaking Bad. Good show, too. Favorite show of all time. As soon as I watched episode 1, man, I was hooked. I was hooked on it. As Harbaugh's being interviewed on the sideline right here. All right, defense, come on. See if you can keep it up. Let's go. Okay, for some reason on ESPN, I can't get the box score going like I normally would for the Steelers matchup. Keep track of the stats and everything. I don't know why I can't be able to get the box score up. Unless I'm blind and missing something. I don't know. The other twin is on his way from work. You know, he's a little late to the stream. He was stuck at work, but he's on his way. Hopefully you're still safe out there, Dan. Again, take your time. It's hectic out there. Okay, so now officials are discussing with Danny Smith, who's munching on his gum like usual. It's always a good sight to see. And Mike Tomlin about a flag. What flag? What did I miss? Brad Allen. God, you worry the fuck out of me. Why are you still coaching? After an obvious mistake by you, the NFL does not discipline you whatsoever. At least I heard nothing about discipline toward him and his crew. What do you give a word with? Oh, let's see, they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. You threw a flag for a purpose and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about? Flag. Fourth down. Too many men on the field? Was that it? Too many men for the punt on offense? So that pushes the Steelers back. So they're going to have to re-punt it. They're going to have to re-punt it because of too many men on the field for the offense, for the Steelers. Still second quarter. Flag came so late, though. Like, Harvin, that was nearly blocked. Thank goodness it wasn't. That's a much worse punt. God, that did not help us. Oh, God, Harvin. What the fuck? Swear jar. Bro, that was bad. That was a bad punt by Harvin. That ain't good. After what was a solid punt by Harvin with a good bounce back, which got him at the 6-yard line, I believe, leads to supposedly too many men on the field for the Steelers, causing Harvin to repunt, and it's much worse. Down at the 35. God, Harvin, that was not good. We got to get more competition for Harvin next offseason. As they hand the ball off. Number 33. Is that Melvin Gordon? Who is that? Who's 33? Who's number 33? SteelTwins, today's my birthday. Could I get a birthday shout out from Yeah, I got you. Thomas Eli, happy birthday, man. Hope you're enjoying your day, man. Let's get some birthday cake emojis in the chat for Thomas Eli since it is his birthday today. Man, happy birthday, man. Hope you're enjoying it. I got you, man. I got you. Happy birthday again. 2nd and 4 coming up. And Watts chasing down the running back. He'll reach in for the first down. Looks like he got it. Taken down by Eric Rowe. Harvin and Gunner are spies. I suppose, I guess. You know, Gunner got like, what, a 95-yard punt return for the Giants. Good for him. Why can't you do it for us? All right, so Baltimore got the first down. That's their first down of the game. And they give the ball off to number 33. Who fumbles the football? He fumbled the ball, and the Steelers recovered. Steelers got the football. Steelers recovered the ball. Ogunjobi with the recovery. Who got the strip? Or did the running back lose control of the football? Let's see a replay on that. Come on. That is Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon, motherfucker. You're going back to, you're getting released, bro. You're getting released after that. That is, looked like Mark Robinson involved in there to force the fumble. And Ogunjobi right there, able to recover immediately, and thus Steelers get the football. They get possession once again. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's what I'm talking about. I was talking about let's get a turnover, man. Let's try to get a turnover. How about the offense? We fucking got it. No, it's not Dalvin Cook. He's not even playing. Yeah, Dalvin Cook's a Raven now. Doesn't surprise me, but he's not playing today. I don't believe he's playing. I believe he's supposed to be getting ready for the playoffs. It was Robinson and Jack that caused the fumble. Good. I know I've seen Robinson in there, but I didn't see Jack involved in there. But I mean, good play nonetheless. Good play. Melvin Gordon tries to run the football, and he's stripped of the ball. I don't think Melvin Gordon's career as a Raven's really going to last much longer. He got carried by Kansas City and got a Super Bowl ring, so at least, he can hang his hat on that. So even after, what was that terrible punt, after a supposed too many men on the field penalty by the Steelers and a bad punt by Harvin, Steelers defense answers back with a forced fumble and a recovery by Ogunjobi to get the offense back on the field. That's what I'm talking about. So far, so good. So far, so good, man. Yeah, Melvin Gordon. Let's take a look at this replay. Yeah, Robinson goes down. Yeah, Jack was involved in that one. Okay. Yeah, Robinson and Jack in there, rotating in there. Look at the depth guys making a play. Forcing a turnover. You love to see it. It's what you want. Steelers Nation in M&T Bank Stadium going wild, waving them terrible towels. 19th career fumble lost by Melvin Gordon. Yeah, it's not good. That's not good. Now it is 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the 45. They toss it to Najee, breaks a tackle. He's pushing forward. Why was the first down yellow marker moving upward? What the fuck was that about? That's a first down. Yeah, it is a first down. Good. I'm not the only one that saw that, right? Did you guys see the yellow first down marker kind of like move forward for some stupid reason? Najee Harris with a first down run to start the drive. 13 minutes left in the second quarter. Already 80 rushing yards. That's what I'm talking about. And there's a flag on the play. Of course there is. When is there not? With this officiating crew. Which one's the flag? Is this the flag? Yeah, there we are. See? Getting better. Getting better. Usually Dan controls this stuff. Neutral zone infraction by Mason Cole. I'm not saying Bay. He doesn't have that right. So that takes us back 5 yards because neutral zone infraction by Mason Cole. Tell you what, man, we got to get a pure center. I'm telling you. Low snap. They hand the ball off to Najee on a 1st and 15 as he carries 2 Raven defenders with him for a gain of 3 on the ground. It'll be second and 12 coming up. Should be. Hopefully that penalty's not the drive killer. We can't afford that. Yeah, second and 13 still. Got to take advantage of this turnover, man. Got to get points. So far, no targets yet for Pickens. And they go with the inside linebacker blitz, but Mason's able to dunk it down to Warren. Pushes forward. He's taken down by Arthur Millette. Be 3rd down coming up. They want the inside linebacker blitz with Patrick Queen trying to get to Mason Rudolph. But Rudolph quickly able to see Warren and able to dunk it down to him just in time before getting hit and sacked by Patrick Queen. Trying to use Queen's pass rush ability and speed there. Be 3rd and 8 coming up. See what happens here. 3rd and 8. He dunks it down to Warren on the 3rd and 8. Warren's going to have to make the most of this. He's not going to get anywhere. He's not going to get anywhere. Don't tell me he lost the football. You got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be fucking killing me. Or kidding me. This team's going to fucking kill me. Arthur Millette recovers the football. Jalen Warren lost the football. I guess before he was taken down, somebody forced a fumble. And Millette, the former Steeler, able to recover it. Who is that? Yeah, that's a forced fumble. Son of a bitch. Are you shitting me? Great. So much for protecting the football. That's the Steelers' first turnover on offense since the Colts game. I mean, I get Warren was trying to keep going. But there comes a time where you just gotta get down. You know, you're not going to go anywhere. He's got you wrapped up. Just get down, play it safe, give up on the play. It's better than potentially forcing a turnover and having the defense take advantage. There's times when it comes to the NFL, during games. There's times where players got to know when to play it smart and play it safe with the football. That was one of those times where Warren should have been like, all right, I'm not getting anywhere. I got to get down. Now Baltimore's got the ball. Now they're going to try to take advantage as they're in solid field position. Speaking of Le'Veon Bell, are you wearing his jersey, Rob? Actually, no. I know why you'd think that way, but this is not Le'Veon Bell. This is actually Rod Woodson, legendary Steeler and Raven. You know, I feel like it's fitting. Steelers-Ravens matchup, you know. It's been a while since I've worn this jersey. You know, Rod Woodson, such a fucking legendary player, Hall of Famer. I know, swear jar, excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon my French. That's the last thing we freaking needed, bro. So, yeah. Miles Jack and Mark Robinson, they force a fumble on Melvin Gordon. We recover immediately. And then a couple plays later, that's Phillips, number 53 of Baltimore, whoever he is. Forces a fumble, and Millett recovers. Steelers Ravens, guys. That's what you're going to get. Back and forth. Both teams already turning over the ball. Come on, man. They're essentially... Well, let's see. Hold on. Tyler Huntley trying to find an open target. He motions outside the pocket. He's able to... Is that caught? No, it's incomplete. Good. For a moment there, I thought he caught it. It was Justice Hill, the intended target. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, they're talking about him potentially winning MVP, which at this point, I believe he's the favorite. I won't be surprised if he wins it, the way he's led the Ravens. Huntley takes a snap. He does a pump fake. He's going to run inside. He gets a chunky yardage up there. It'll be third down coming up. Should be third and 3, so third and short. To highlight the Ravens' offensive coordinator, Todd Monken. Snap, Huntley goes to throw. It is complete inside the first down marker, tackled by Eric Rowe, but it's caught by Isaiah Likely. That'll be a first down, thus moves the chains for Baltimore. Great. Yeah, it's a catch. Good tackle by Rowe. Since week 12, 295 receiving yards from Isaiah Likely, which leads the team. Pretty impressive. Oh, play action, and he is sacked by Mark Robinson with the inside linebacker blitz. What a play by Mark Robinson. That's exactly how you use him. You use his lightning fast speed. Untouched, unblocked. Baltimore tried to go with the play action, but Mark Robinson, untouched again, sacks him for his first career sack in the NFL. What a play by Mark Robinson. Good defensive play call right there. Gutsy one, but a good one. Great play by Robinson. Good job. 2nd and 18. Only looking to pass. He dunks it down to Justice Hill. And he's tackled down by Miles Killebrew at the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long coming up. That was a good play by fucking Robinson, man. Swear jar. What a play by Robinson. See, that's what you like to see. And again, very good way to use Mark Robinson's blitzing ability and speed right there. You take advantage of that speed. You use it like that. Huntley takes a snap. He senses pressure. What? From behind, he dives. Can't get to him. Heisman's going to have to chase him down. And Huntley, he's not going to get the first down. He gets a couple yards on the ground. There'll be 4th down coming up. And that sack kills the Ravens' drive. All because of a Mark Robinson sack, which was the drive killer for Baltimore. Stout with another punt. And it bounces back, but it stays inside the 5. It will be marked down at the 3.5-yard line. There's a flag on the play. We got 7:36 to go in the second quarter. What's the flag? You throw the flag, then you take forever to call it. Do you have any idea what you're doing? Holy shit. I'll tell you what, they better not have this officiating illegal man downfield. Whatever. Trenton Simpson, inside linebacker from Clemson, the third-round rookie. Look at Danny Smith yelling. Mouthful gum and all. All right, let me take this flag marker down. There we go. There we go. So 4th and 12, they'll re-punt it. So now we've seen when it came to a special teams penalty by the Steelers, it did them very bad.
What I miss?
And Dan's in here. And that's it's bouncing in, and it is a touchback.
Touchback.
Good. Good. It looked like they had the opportunity. Hold on, there's another fucking flag.
Another flag.
Oh, my God.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, Dan's finally here.
I made it.
You didn't really miss much outside of a Najee touchdown.
I saw that.
And a Mark Robinson sack.
Hold on, neither.
And a 2 turnovers that happened. Miles Jack forced fumble. And, Jalen Warren, he fumbled.
Sorry.
Couple plays later.
That's my best Deontay impression. I'm fumbling. I'm kidding. Before anyone that fucking wants to cancel me.
Yeah, they tried with the Fire Tomlin sign.
Yeah, I know. Don't go to our Instagram. A lot of fucking people out there. Hold on. Unmute. There we go.
Yeah,
Now the
there
mic's
we go.
unmuted.
Another flag. They're taking way too much
Dude,
time.
this Brad Allen crew sucks.
Holding. Receiving team. So it's on the Steelers. Great.
Hayward. I was on Connor Hayward.
Great.
Yeah, I apologize for being late, guys. It was just a rough day of work.
Here, take the mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
It was a rough day at work, so pretty much, long story short, I'm never driving a package car in the snow ever again. It just kept sliding. It just kept sliding in the snow. Snow came down quick, stuck down even faster. And before you knew it, dude, you couldn't even drive. You couldn't even see in there. They ordered us to come back. I was stuck down a hill in Edders. Took me a while to get back. Once we got back, we had to unload everything, load it in a fucking what's it called? A box truck.
Or a moose, they call it.
Or a moose, they call it, yeah. I had to go back to my loading days. But long story short, yeah, I'm never driving a package car in the snow again. But I made it safely. That's all I care about.
And thank goodness.
Dude,
thank goodness.
That was scary. It's scary out there. Hey, anyone in the Pennsylvania area where it is snowing, I am not recommending. I am demanding you do not go out there and drive. I don't care what it's
Stay
for.
home. Stay home.
Do not get behind the wheel. It is dangerous out there.
Yeah,
it is
it's
scary.
3 to 5 inches out there.
Dude, even coming back home, I was sliding.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's ridiculous outside.
I didn't want to stop at stop signs or red lights.
What was this 2 weeks ago?
What?
Snow.
I don't know. Oh, you wanted a white Christmas?
Yes. I don't care about it now.
Yeah, I don't either.
Fuck snow. Okay? Fuck snow.
Snow sucks.
I'm not a fan of snow.
I don't know why they ordered us to go out.
I
and
don't
deliver
mind
a
it
bunch
for the
of-
Christmas holiday, but after that, it can fuck off. It can
No,
melt.
I agree. Yeah, snow is only has one good purpose, and that's for Christmas. After Christmas, no one cares about it. Swear jar.
No. Swear jar me too, because I cussed.
Well, I didn't cuss. Did I? I don't even know anymore.
I've
It just happens.
kind of got a potty mouth today.
Hey, it's Steelers-Ravens rivalry, bro. It's playoff implications on the line. Win or loss for us, bro.
I'm just glad that you're home safe, man.
Hey, I'm glad I'm home safe. That's all I care about. Does it suck that I'm late? Yes, but I was more so worried about rather getting home and doing another stream than not getting home and never doing another one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, seriously.
God almighty, man.
JR Boy with the $4.99. You guys just got snow or ice as well.
Oh, it's snow, but now it's turning into icy rain.
A sleet combo. Kind of similar to the weather in Baltimore right now.
Like
It's a mess.
It's loud when it hits the windshield. Let me just say that.
yeah.
All right, there goes my boy Rudolph. How about Najee having himself a great game?
Got his
Yeah,
8th
buddy.
touchdown of the season in this one, which is a new career high, by the way.
And he
Good for
does-
him.
Well, we don't get a lot of touchdowns, so when Najee gets them, that's even greater.
Yeah, it-
Under center, Mason gives it to Najee.
He's trying to go
Oh,
around.
wow, he's shifty. It looked like it was going to be a loss of downs, but he gets a gain of 1.
Yeah, he had to go around a couple defenders just to get that 1 yard, but it's better than a loss.
God, the camera lens is so... they need to clean that.
You get what I'm saying, right?
They need to stop going with that. Just go with that. Go with the sky view.
If you have
and
to,
then one of the better camera angles.
whatever's the best quality for them.
God, this laptop's taking forever.
Yeah.
I can't even see the chat.
Mike McDonald,
Mike McDonald had a farm.
who's he may have a head coaching job eventually.
Wow, how about that? A coordinator that's going to be a fucking head coach. The Steelers can never do that.
Yeah.
Last one that did that was Arians. Snap, Mason, play action. Throws it short to Najee. Najee is...
Makes a defender miss. He's trying to go around and he's
he
tackled
should have just
down.
went straight.
I gotta admit, that was a good tackle by number 23. That's Rocky Sin.
Former Indianapolis Colt.
And Raider.
Yeah. Yeah, Najee should have just kept going straight. He tried to go around. Now he's going to come off the field. He'll be subbed in by Jalen Warren.
I don't know why he tried to go around though. I mean, just go forward.
That's what I thought.
You're a big fucking running back.
Yeah.
You're like 240 pounds.
You can run down Patrick Queen.
Queen ain't got shit on you. Come on.
Why are these players so... They're like allergic to going forward. They always got to go around, bro. Going around takes longer. It could have been a first down.
Like, stop trying too hard.
Yeah,
Just go.
That could have been a first down. They give it to Warren,
On a 3rd and 3.
and it looks like he might be just short. He's going to be 1 yard shy. And when the Steelers are at the 19-yard line on their side of the field, so if they want to go for it, that's going to be gutsy. Because if they don't make it, they're literally in the red zone.
And they got 5:30 left in the second quarter.
They're going to punt it.
Yeah, I mean,
They're going to bring Mason off the field.
Listen, I'm a guy that's about being aggressive, being very gutsy. But in this field position, you gotta play it safe.
God, I can't. That's a terrible camera.
And Harvin, hopefully with a not so terrible punt, which
It's a better bounce.
much better bounce.
Take it all the way down at the 30, 29, 28-yard line on the Steelers side of the field. No, their side of the field, excuse me.
Yeah.
So a great bounce. A great bounce puts the Ravens in not so great position.
I'll tell you what, man. Harvin needs
to go. See, I'd say he can kick rocks, but they probably wouldn't go for it.
God damn.
Well, it's
Oh,
also,
shit.
yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. If you kick a rock, it's not going to go far. Duh. I should say, man, it's like he is kicking a rock out there because anytime he kicks, it doesn't go anywhere. So he can literally kick rocks. That's how I feel.
I could say get him more competition, but how many times do we give him competition?
Dude,
And
you notice that?
And he just beats them.
How many punters have we had that just haven't
We
turned
had
out
the
well?
Broncos punter from last year, who was essentially
Close Waitman.
Yeah, we had him. We had the former Jet, who's the Eagles punter. What's his fucking
Brandon
name?
Mann.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon Mann. So we have this man in punting competitions, and he's winning them. But then, like when it comes to the regular season,
He's inconsistent as hell.
very.
Yeah, he just sucks. We have always struggled with a consistent punter.
I couldn't tell you who our best punter is ever.
I mean, neither.
I couldn't tell you.
Gardaki? I don't know.
Who was that punter? Daniel
Seplutetiva, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
I can never pronounce his name.
former 4th round pick, I think.
Brad Wing.
Oh no, that guy was.
Remember he came back?
That guy was terrible.
Remember he came back?
That one time he came back, he was good.
Or maybe going back up. What's he doing, huh?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Is he over
right?
there in Australia? I don't think he went back overseas.
If he can punt better than Harvin, I'll take it.
Well, he can. Harvin cannot be safe next year. They got to bring in someone else. No. That's why we all appreciate Boz, because he is such a saving grace for our special teams. He's been the only consistent special teamer for years now.
Literally, in Boz we trust.
We have had a rotating door, a revolving door of punters and return specialists, and that's a problem because we just can't find an actual solution.
No.
We've been given Boz for almost 10 years now. Thank God.
Yeah, what a diamond in the rough he was.
I know.
We found.
And what a way it was to have to get him, man. Who could forget that? Fucking Sean Sweezum went down. They brought in
Garrett Hartley.
Thank you. Garrett Hartley. He went down. We had to bring in Josh.
We traded for Josh
Scobie.
That man missed every fucking kick he tried to freaking attempt.
And thus we got Boswell, and we have never looked back.
Thankfully.
Matt Araiza was just reinstated. Yeah, he was falsely accused of horrible crimes.
Yes.
So, yeah, he's the punt god, right?
He was cost position with the Bills.
Well, they're going to give it to Melvin Gordon.
They're going to play him more after he fumbled?
I guess, man. They trust him. That's a gain of 1. Tackle brought down by Isaiah Loudermilk, the milkman from Wisconsin. Yeah, look at these new additions from the coaching staff.
A lot of first years in there, too.
Yeah. Well, you look at their offensive coordinator. You seen what he's done since taking over for Greg Roman?
Yeah.
Like, that is exactly what they needed to get over that hump. Like, I hate to say it, but you knew the Ravens were so talented offensively. Their receivers are still questionable. Very questionable outside of Zay Flowers. But you knew, like, they just couldn't get over that hump. But since they made the OC change, Tyler Huntley's going to take the snap, check it down. Tackle made immediately there.
No, it's a broken up pass.
Broken up by Eric Rowe.
Good play by Rowe. Again, these practice squad guys, man, these bench players, these backups, you know, they're coming up big.
Yeah.
So far right now in the first half.
That means now win or loss, if we make the playoffs, we can still bring them up from the practice squad with 0 restrictions.
Yeah, of course.
If we were to not make the playoffs, their contract ends, I think, a week or so after the end of the season. We would have to assign them to a 1-year reserve future contract after the season to give them opportunities at camp bodies and potential depth pieces, which we should. They've proven it. Tyler Huntley takes a snap out of the shotgun. No pressure. He throws. It's caught.
Caught by, is that likely?
Isaiah Likely. It's likely. Isaiah Likely with the catch. No, it's not likely. Number 18.
Laquan Treadwell.
What?
Yeah.
He's still playing?
He made that catch?
Laquan Treadwell.
Was he a former first rounder for Minnesota?
Yeah, and that was a catch made while Chandon Sullivan was in coverage. That's a first down. That's one of the Ravens' biggest gains all day.
Now, Sullivan, after the play, was signaling that he didn't catch it. I don't really see the ball hitting the ground.
Laquan Treadwell was still in the league?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, the receivers are Bateman.
We give it to Melvin
Aguilar.
Gordon. Oh, no, it's Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards with a big run.
He
He's
makes
still on his
Peterson
feet.
miss.
He's still on his feet.
Eric Rowe has to bring
Past
him
the
down.
25.
Oh, he made Patrick Peterson look
no.
silly. That cutback.
No.
Oh, that cutback. Oh, Peterson is still looking for him. My God, Gus Edwards.
Up until that point, Steelers were doing a great job stopping the run.
It's a good block by 79 on Mark Robinson. And yeah, he just made Peterson
What the fuck is
silly.
Peterson doing?
Wow.
Oh, man, that's their biggest run.
Oh, and Eric Rowe is on the sideline.
Come on.
We're already. Is Minka playing?
No.
Fuck, he's
Minka
inactive.
and Thompson are inactive.
Oh, man, immediately.
Oh,
behind
big
the line
play
of
by
scrimmage
T.J. Watt, the game wrecker himself.
Gus Edwards loses a couple yards, about 3 or 4 yards
All
there.
right, good. Good way to answer back on that one.
Yeah. 2:50 left in this first half. You know, Watt slowing down Edwards' momentum right there. 2nd and 12. Yeah, Eric Rowe's on the sideline. He's feeling hurt. They're going to have to bring in Michael Walker now, subbing in for Mark Robinson. Who else do we have at safety? Is Tristan Thompson
Miles
playing?
Killebrew.
Who? Miles Killebrew. That's it? Trenton Thompson ain't playing?
No, he's inactive.
Oh, my God. Huntley's going to take snap out of the shotgun. Throws. Caught. It's behind, but it's caught by Likely.
Oh, he's still on his
Breaks
feet and he
off 2
reaches in
tackles,
for a
and that's
touchdown. Baltimore gets on the board.
You
Isaiah
have got
Likely.
to be kidding me.
God. Just like that, they answer back. 27 yards, Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, I was behind
God.
Likely. That was behind Likely, but he makes a hell of an adjustment to make the catch and then escapes 2 tackle attempts. And thus, the Ravens are officially on the board.
It was only a matter of time, too.
Isaiah Likely,
Huntley
man.
and Likely,
It's-
man,
honestly,
that
dude,
connection.
It's a crime. It's a crime that Likely is a depth piece because he can really be a starter.
No, he
He's
showcased that since Andrews is down.
The extra point by Tucker is good. Tie game, guys. Tie fucking game with 2:19 left. Swear jar. Now we're going to get Mason Rudolph in 2-minute offense, hopefully. Like to see what he can do. Hopefully we can kind of kill the rest of the first half.
He just finds a wide open Likely.
Fucking Wallace.
Wallace
you
can't-
bum. Get
Wallace-
the fuck out of
Wallace
here.
can't tackle him.
Get this guy out of here.
I don't know what
Wallace sucks.
I don't know what that
And then
tackle attempt
Peterson
was.
can't tackle either. Come on.
Likely was
Wallace,
just
bro. I'm sorry. Wallace is the first fucking line of defense. You bring him down. Get this guy out of here. How is this guy still employed? How does this guy have a fucking roster spot over anyone else in the goddamn league? There's no one else we can fucking fill his shoes?
Now, Darius Rush is still healthy and active.
I'm so sick of this fucking guy, dude. He's a bum. There's no one else in the entire NFL that we can have fill in this guy's spot. No one else? Desmond King, gone.
Oh, he's with Houston now.
I know.
We'll be seeing him tonight.
Guys, fucking swear jar sucks, dude. I know Pearson sucked as well on that drive. He couldn't bring down Likely. Gus Edwards make him look silly at the safety position.
Yeah.
But once Wallace, you got him literally in a fucking hug. I'm sorry. Now I'm pissed off. This guy has this guy is just. Oh my God.
Where is Darius Rush active? No, I told
What
you he's
the
in healthy
hell?
and active. Thompson and Meek are out with injuries. Darius Rush is a healthy and active. Oh, that's a bad kickoff. Pick it up.
Oh, that's a flag. That's a smart play by the returner, Godwin, Ikwabuke.
Yeah.
What a smart play. So he stepped out of bounds and then touched the football, which will now force the football at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great play by Godwin.
That's very similar
Godwin Ikwabuke.
That's very similar to the Ty Montgomery penalty that went viral. That's understanding the rule book. What a smart play by the return specialist.
For a second, I didn't know what Godwin was doing at the moment.
No, he understood the rule book.
He knew what he was doing on that one. Big props to Godwin on that one.
Yeah, that's a loophole.
Good job.
That's a loophole in the playbook or in the rule book right there. Steps out of bounds, then touches the football. That forces the ball. That puts the Steelers in great field position with 2:19 left. Levi Wright is here. What's up, Levi?
The good Levi.
The good Levi. We need a positive Levi in the chat.
You want to try a cornerback, bro?
I don't know. Levi, I apologize if I'm incorrect here. Aren't you a Ravens fan? Isn't Levi a Ravens fan? I know Levi Wallace is a Ravens fan.
Yeah, he didn't want to
Fucking
tackle
loser.
Isaiah.
Loser. Bum.
It is likely Wallace is gone. All right, I'm done.
Ha.
All right, I'm done.
Ha.
I know. Enough.
Joke of the year.
Enough of the puns.
Carter Herod in motion. They're going to give it to Warren up the middle. Warren will get a gain of 5.
Yep.
Which will pretty much take us to the 2-minute warning.
Pretty much.
That'll put the Steelers at the 45-yard line with 2 minutes left in all 3 timeouts, folks. They literally control the rest of this half if they wanted to. They're in great field position. They can definitely use the ground game to kill the clock. They could force the Ravens to kill the clock or to kill their timeouts.
That scoring drive that they did, 12 plays that took 7.5 minutes off the clock, they got to do it again. We're very methodical, very patient, very safe with the ball, very balanced. They got to do it again to regain the lead.
Oh, Levi is the Ravens. Ah, dang. You know, you give me every reason not to like you. Your name's Levi and you're a Ravens fan. But you're a supporter, and you've always been cool in the chat. So, you know what? Levi Dub, Levi Wright. Yeah, and I appreciate you. Sterling says, Tomlin going to talk to the receivers might be something cooking over here, says that SteelTwins. Hopefully, man. Tomlin, hey, we've been very critical with Tomlin, and rightfully so. But he has been a little more aggressive since Mason's come in. You love to see that. That is where we will give Tomlin some credit. He has stepped up big time since Mason has stepped in. And he still puts his team in a position to clinch a playoff spot. We should already be clinched in the playoff spot. Good teams don't need help to get into the playoffs. They put themselves in the playoffs. But to be in this position is still a good thing, I suppose, by Mike Tomlin. The fact he made the quarterback change necessary when he needed to. But he's been aggressive, man. Hopefully he's got something going on. You guys,
I don't know how he does it, but Tomlin manages to at least get us within the playoff race.
We don't
at least that.
He
But
said this. John Z said you guys always ignore Browns fans. We're always in your head, but we are not. We're in your head.
what are you talking about?
What? Yeah, but this is the same team that chanted Pittsburgh sucks when they were blowing out the Jets. You're blowing out the Jets and you're chanting Pittsburgh sucks. Pittsburgh sucks.
That's the first thing that comes into your mind.
That's rent-free, motherfucker.
You could have chanted "Thank you, Flacco," or celebrated you're going to the playoffs.
Dog pound. You know, something. But no, Pittsburgh sucks is the first thing you wanna get to. I can't wait to see you guys go one and done.
Who would Cleveland face?
Well, no matter what, they lock the 5th seed.
Yeah. So
They would face. Let me see.
would that be Kansas City?
Oh, wouldn't that be a little revenge from years ago?
Wouldn't that be Kansas City?
I need.
I mean, if it is, I'll say this. It would be a more.
I think. No, don't they face the 3rd seed?
That would be Kansas City,
Would
right?
be Kansas City.
Would that be Kansas City?
Yeah, because whoever wins tomorrow night Sunday night game between the Bills and Dolphins clinches the number 2 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So if Cleveland does face Kansas City, I will give Cleveland this. It's a more favorable matchup.
Sure.
Since Kansas City ain't got shit at receiver, and
No.
Kelsey's too busy eating cinnamon buns.
You're absolutely right. They're going to give it to, I think that's Najee. And he doesn't get anywhere. He loses yardage, as a matter of fact. The Ravens are not going to call a timeout here. They're going to let the clock continue to wind down. 1:45 left in this half.
Yeah.
3rd and 6, so Najee lost a yard.
And I finally got the box score up here. I don't know why initially it wasn't coming up for me, but
It's not doing that for me either.
really. What's with ESPN?
Now we go.
Okay, good.
ESPN's always.
They're going down.
All right, now we're going to go empty here. Yeah, the Ravens have not called a single timeout. The clock is winding all the way down 120. They're going to wind this all the way down. They're going empty now. Snap. Mason's looking left. He's going to throw towards the sideline. Caught by Freiermuth.
with his first catch.
Puts us in field goal range.
3rd and Muth.
And he steps out of bounds, which saves the Steelers a timeout.
The connection from Mason to Pat
Love
for the
that.
first down. Get us past midfield.
Oh, man, just a simple out design right at the first down marker, and he gets us in field goal range. Like I said, steps out of bounds to stop the clock. I like that. I like that.
So I think Baltimore was hoping, or they were optimistic that it would result in an incompletion, thus they wouldn't have to waste a timeout.
Yeah. Freiermuth not having a crazy year. He's also been hurt and underutilized, but he's always been a dependable target. Snap out of the shotgun. Mason's looking. Checks it down to Warren. And he's tackled right at the field goal range marker.
Tackled by Phillips, who got the forced fumble on Jalen Warren earlier.
We are now under 60 seconds.
We are in Boswell's field goal range.
Second down coming up. It's also not favorable weather.
No.
Snap out of the shotgun. Warren still in. Rudolph checks it down to Warren. Warren is pushing.
He got the first down. There you go. Call
Pittsburgh
timeout right
Steelers
there.
First down. Yeah, I agree. Call timeout.
Yo, at that moment right there, it looked like Mason was about to be strip sack on that one.
Nah, look at his composure.
That's Kyle Van Noy.
Oh, wow.
Just able to get it off to Warren.
Just in time.
Van Noy.
A second longer, and that ball is stripped.
Bro,
no thanks to Dan Moore.
Fucking Dan Moore, man.
Fucking bum. Yep, Steelers call the first time out.
Yep, good.
All right, good. Get the first down. How about Warren? Good job by Mason to stay composed under pressure.
Kenny could never.
Well, he probably didn't even realize that the pressure was coming, but still, man, stays in the pocket and
it's because he has his trust in his lineman. He's very trustworthy in his lineman.
he'd be the only one.
Well, someone's got to.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone's got to.
Yeah, they got to make these linemen feel good. All right, come on. 43 seconds left. 8 sacks by Kyle Van Noy, career high. Wow.
Yeah, and to start off, he was a practice squad player too, initially.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Snap out of the shotgun again.
Clowney.
Oh, Broderick Jones!
The ball's up in the air. Is that a forced fumble? Pick it up.
Dan Moore lands on top of it. Broderick Jones got beat bad.
That's Jadeveon Clowney with the pressure there.
Clowney, wow.
Yeah.
That's not a strip sack? Nope. Mason got rid of it.
Nah, he threw it
That's
up.
not a strip
so
sack.
therefore, it should be incomplete.
It's an incomplete
Put
pass.
30 seconds back on the clock.
That is dangerous, though. That could have easily been intercepted.
Yeah.
But that is an incomplete
That just
pass.
went up in the air, straight up.
Fucking. Yeah, dude. Broderick Jones got beat bad
Yeah,
in
he
pass
did.
pro. Broderick Jones has had a decent rookie year.
Hold on. Let's take a look. Wait a minute. The slow-mo replay might be different.
His hand was going forward. Well, there's going to have to be a booth reveal, but I don't know if they're going to review this. It's a complete pass. All right, the Steelers are going to line back
All right,
up.
good.
Yeah, Broderick Jones, man, he's had a decent rookie year. But, he's also put in the wrong position. I think everyone would agree he needs to be switched back to left.
Clowney's celebrating.
What's he celebrating for? Are they going to change the ruling? What the fuck is he celebrating over?
No, that might be a strip sack there.
Well, because the Steelers
I
laying on top of it.
I read. No, but because of the reaction Clowney's getting, I read earlier, which it is a strip sack.
It's a strip sack. So that's a strip sack and a loss of fucking yardage.
Okay, so the reason why Clowney's celebrating is because if he got a sack in this game, he would get, I think, a $750,000 raise.
Oh, a signing bonus.
Yeah. So he got a raise.
He's got every reason to be celebrating.
He got paid.
Second and 19, Mason's going to take the snap. Good pocket, and then he checks it down to Muth.
So we're back in field goal range.
Well, the Steelers are going to just milk the rest of this half and take a field goal here. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
They're going to play it safe, just try to get some extra points.
Mason.
Watch this fucking...
he lost the ball again.
No! It's a fucking strip sack, and the Ravens
Baltimore
recovered. I fucking jinxed it.
And that's Kyle Van Noy. He gets the sack that time.
Fucking jinxed it.
He got the sack that time. You did fucking jinx it, you fucker.
Literally, as I said, the Steelers are just going to wind the clock down and take the points.
Dan Moore sucks.
Dan Moore causes a fucking strip sack.
God! This is why we wanted Broderick. But now the Steelers are like, let's put him at right tackle because we like Dan Moore.
Exactly. But nonetheless, both our tackles got beat.
Oh, they did. They absolutely did.
Back-to-back strip sacks by two of the leading sack leaders for the two of the top leading edge rushers for the Ravens.
The Steelers get 0 points on that one.
I jinxed it. I apologize. That's what you call the announcer's jinx.
They opted to pass on that one. Which resulted in Dan Moore not able to protect Mason.
In a Steelers and Ravens game where it always comes down to a 3-point, difference, that's going to be a huge game changer. Dan Moore's got to go. And that's going to be halftime, folks. Fuck! Man, we didn't get no points off of that. I'm partially to blame. I'm sorry, but both our tackles got beat on back-to-back plays. Dan Moore especially. Dan Moore's got to go. Dan Moore cannot be the starter next year. He can play backup, fine. Let him play out the rest of his contract.
No, Dan Moore can
be the starter next year.
Dan Moore can be that fucking swing tackle. I don't give a shit as long as he's not the full-time starting left tackle.
No.
But no, we got Dan Moore still starting at left tackle. We got a rookie tackle who
on the wrong side,
who we scouted as a left tackle. They want to put him out of position at right for some freaking reason. When I know for a fact they know he's better at left, but they have him at right because they benched Chucks because Chucks let out his frustrations on the offense being the same generic bullshit when Canada was here.
Just for them to fire Matt Canada and keep him on the bench, even though they're paying him how much? You might as well get as much as you can since you're paying him. Bench Dan Moore, put Broderick in his natural position. It's not difficult. It's not rocket science, but the Steelers want to do everything ass backwards. Swear jar.
See, that's what I don't get. They're paying Chucks all this money to be their starting right tackle, but they want to bench him because he was vocal about how the offense being the same thing. Yeah, yet they want to give Mitch a shot.
I know. Listen, I know.
After paying him all that money.
I know Chuck sucks too. Like this should be Chuck's last year. This should be, but he's the better lineup with Broderick opposite at left than Dan Moore is.
And I'm just trying to think logically here. You're going to have Mitch remain as before Mason stepped in, before Mitch got benched. You had Mitch as a second string because of his first-round pedigree, and you extended him for some stupid reason. You have him as a second string and then back up to Kenny because of that, of his extension, how much you're paying him. But you're not going to play Chucks because he let out his frustrations on the offense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense.
Why is Levi Wallace playing? Because our starting safeties are out. One being suspended, one of them being on IR. So we have to put Peterson at safety, so he has to play corner. It's so bad. Yeah, dude, that sucks. That sucks, dude. That really, really, really sucks. We missed out on 3 points in the Steelers-Ravens game where it always comes down to a 3-point deficit or 3-point margin.
And we started off very good, too. Second drive.
I know.
Man, it was a touchdown, and we were looking very good. And then we got a forced fumble and a fumble recovery. We were looking real good. We were looking real nice and solid.
Yeah.
And then Jalen Warren fumbles the ball. A forced fumble happens to Jalen Warren. It seems that the tide completely turned. And the team hasn't recovered since.
Yeah. Dude, if this year has proven anything about the offensive line, and you already knew this going into the season, but obviously the Steelers didn't. They wanted to be really stubborn and depend on unproven draft capital.
Like they always do.
Dan Moore and Mason Cole cannot return as starters. They can't.
No.
They can't.
No,
Move project to left, draft a center, draft a tackle. That's all you got to do.
I'm drafting both Georgia Bulldogs.
I agree.
I'm getting Mims. I'm getting Van Pratt.
But I like Frazier. I like JPJ.
I don't mind the other ones either.
God, man.
There's a lot of options for right tackle and center this upcoming draft. Do your due diligence and scout them. Do not keep Broderick at right tackle. He's a fine right tackle, but he's still out of position. You got to put him back at left. Dan Moore is fucking awful. And I remember the excuse leading up to the draft process, how we were pounding the table that they need to go offensive line. They need to go left tackle. They need to draft a left tackle. People are saying, well, Dan Moore didn't have a productive left guard. He had Dotson with Sayamalu in there. Maybe Dan Moore can hold his own. Maybe Dan Moore could actually be better.
Right.
Hasn't made a lick of a difference.
No.
Dan Moore has not progressed. He has not gotten better.
No, he sucks. He sucks.
He's still the same terrible Dan Moore.
That's exactly what it is. Dude, George Pickens doesn't even have a fucking target. Swear jar.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't even have a target.
That Mason Pickens connection is not getting going.
No. But Najee, man, 11 carries, 48 yards, 1 touchdown. Jalen Warren, 6 carries, 34 yards.
Yeah, overall, an 8-yard carry by Calvin Austin. Overall,
Mason Rudolph, 14 of 16, 77 yards. He's taken 2 back-to-back strip sacks.
Yeah.
So
far, the running game's been the biggest asset.
It's going to have to be.
It really is.
And Mason, I will
especially
say,
with the rain and the weather, they're going to have to run the ball effectively.
Exactly. I mean, they
have to continuously run
terrible
the
weather out there. But I know people are going to look at Mason's stats. Like I said, 14 of 16, 77 yards. Everyone's going to say, that's a very Kenny Pickett game. It really is. It really is.
No lie about that.
There's no lie about that. The weather absolutely plays an effect. Although I say this is football weather. It's going to happen, which is where the run game's coming in big, 90 yards in the first half. But we gotta start getting something decent going in the passing game, just a little bit. I know they're not going to want to air it out too much because of the weather. They're going to really rely on the ground game. But we gotta start getting targets to Pickens. We gotta start using some of the yak ability.
Yeah, big time.
Just to get up the field a little more. Try to get something decent going in the passing game.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I don't think Mason's going to take too many deep shots with the weather going on, but we can definitely still get something decent going in the passing game if we can just, like I said, get Pickens involved, get the ball to our speedy yak guys. Try to get something up in the middle of the field. That'll kind of open up a little bit more. As for the defense, not much is really happening for the defense,
Now, outside of a Mark Robinson inside linebacker blitz that led to his first career sack and a forced fumble and recovery,
Yep.
There really has been much.
Now, this game, and the weather plays an effect, but even still, I mean, this is always traditional Steelers-Ravens football. It doesn't matter who's playing. It's always going to be very defensive. 7-7, man. It's a very defensive battle. It's going to come down to, who can really take advantage of the team's mistakes, of the opposing team's mistakes. That's what it all comes down to. All right, let's see. How you guys feel in the chat, man? Did you get rid of that poll or no?
No, it's still up here. How many sacks did TJ Watt get? So far, he has none.
No.
Out of 614 votes, 41% says 2 sacks.
Levi Wright with a $15 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Says, Twins, don't be mad that I'm a Raven. I love the rivalry since Big Ben versus Ray Lewis.
Yes.
Plus, I was rocking with y'all since I found y'all after the Patriots game when it was 33-3. I know y'all were mad. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Yeah, there were a lot of Ravens games there were a lot of Patriots games that way.
Yeah.
There were a lot of games that were that way this year too, and last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. So, we're no stranger to blowout losses, unfortunately. We used to be. We used to be a stranger to that. Now we're not.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it was bad. But he also became a member of the STN, man. Levi,
Appreciate it, man.
From across enemy lines, bro. We appreciate you, bro. Seriously.
The better Levi.
The better Levi. Yo, let's call him that.
And he's
The
a
better
Ravens
Levi.
fan, damn it.
I know.
It's crazy how that works.
Tomlin looks like he sabotaged Mason. Why? Because of the line? I mean, if you want to say it, man, any quarterback has been sabotaged because of the playbook, because of the OC, and because of the line. Any quarterback has been sabotaged that way. Mason just performs the best because obviously he's the most experienced, and he's the actual only true quarterback.
He's a more aggressive one at that, too.
Yes. He's the only one that's not afraid to play the quarterback position.
And just it's the guy that, that everybody just wants to play for and play the hardest with.
Yeah.
Just comes off that way on the field.
Eddie T Gaming Sports for the 4.99 says they tried going deep, but Deontay gave up on the play, and the receivers need to help separate against the Ravens defense.
Yes. There was a play, Dan. Rudolph went deep for Deontay on a third down, and it was in range of Deontay. It looked like Deontay could have reached out and attempted it, but he didn't.
I'm going to have to find this play on the Twitter world.
X.
The X world. The triple X world.
Stop talking like OJ. I don't think that's good.
Wait, according to Ian Rappaport, Kenny Pickett will...
Kenny Pickett will what? This is new to me.
Hold on, let me see something.
Make sure you get your information right. What about Kenny
Ian
Pickett?
Rappaport.
Was this before the game?
Well, this is apparently 2 hours ago.
So before the game.
Said the organization does still believe in Kenny Pickett and does not want to move on from him after the season. That's a fucking mistake.
I don't anticipate them moving on, but they better bring some legit competition.
I don't know.
You cannot go into next season.
He followed. This is what he said on the NFL game day prior to the game.
Okay.
Said, still a ton of confidence that he can be a franchise starter. Where? Where?
Chipotle is correct.
Just a matter of playing right now the quarterback who gives them the best chance. The past 2 games has proved otherwise. In case you guys
has that not been enough for Tomlin to understand that Kenny cannot go with this team?
In case you guys haven't seen, man, it was the old tweet and delete Chipotle.
Chipotle is correct, by the way.
In case you guys don't know, there was a Kenny Pickett Stan account, which there are too many of those. Twitter is toxic with Stan accounts of certain
or
players.
just tribalism of certain players.
It's incredibly.
I try to stay away from Twitter and stuff like that.
I understand you. But it was this Kenny Pickett Stan account that said I forget what. Hold on, I gotta find it because I want to get my information correct. I don't want to be a Mark Madden right now. I don't want to have my information incorrect and jeopardize someone's character and falsify their words.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett Chipotle.
I
haven't had Chipotle in a minute.
No. A burrito sounds damn good right now.
A Chipotle burrito sounds... A quesarito or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Especially with it being very cold outside.
Get some brown rice and some black beans and get some of...
Chicken or steak?
Get some...
How about both? Okay.
Yeah.
It was at Kenny P. Muse. Said, can't spell greedy without giving your fans a BOGO. Chipotle said, can't spell Pickett without bust.
Labeled Scott from Chipotle.
Is he wrong?
No.
Is Scott wrong?
No.
Is Scott a Chipotle ad mining the Chipotle Twitter or X social media account? Is Scott wrong?
No, Scott is 110% correct. I'm sorry. Kenny's not it. Kenny's not the guy. Even if we go out there and get a competent offensive-minded coordinator to aid Pickett in his with his positives, with his best traits, I don't even think that would be enough to help Kenny Pickett. Pickett's not able to do anything under this scheme, yet Mason is. If there's any positive to pick out of this when it comes, and I'm talking about as far as the quarterback position in the future of the Steelers, with Kenny out and Mitch stinking up the joint and Mason coming in, it's showing that Kenny can't go, even under this system. If Kenny was truly a franchise quarterback, you figured that he'd be able to put up points and get the offense down like Mason's doing. But Mason, he's not a franchise quarterback.
No.
He's not the guy of the fit for the Steelers.
He's just a good backup.
He's a very good backup, and he's doing this under this system, which stinks. But Kenny is unable to do at least half of what Mason was able to do.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. And that's not us hating on Pickett. We don't hate Kenny Pickett. It's just basic constructive criticism on Kenny Pickett.
And I will be the first to say this. You guys can crop this. You guys can bookmark it. You guys can even keep it as a receipt if you wanted to. I don't give a fuck. Okay?
Go ahead. By all means.
I don't care. Do whatever you want with it. You want to clip it. You want to save it. Do whatever the fuck you want with it, bro. In a year's time from now, I am telling you right now, Kenny Pickett coming back as the starting quarterback next year, along with Mike Tomlin, it'll literally be the exact same shit we've seen the last 4 years. Nothing will change. It'll be the same fucking season. We have seen this how many years now? Keeping Kenny and keeping Tomlin together. I don't give a fuck about any OC change. Nothing is going to change.
It's a recipe.
And we are going to be in for rinse and repeat again.
It's a recipe for disaster.
It'll be the same thing over and over.
It's the script. It's the script of the same damn movie. It's just a sequel.
What's up, Ryan?
A much worse sequel.
Said facts. He said facts. See, even he's an Eagles fan, bro. He's an Eagles fan, and he was giving Tomlin criticism before we were. But when we were giving Tomlin his flowers and saying, maybe he's
trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe
time and time
Kenny's
again.
Gonna be better. No. Those two together is just going to lead to another 9-8 season of mediocrity and having to ask for teams to get us to the playoffs.
Shout out to our boy Ryan, man. Hope you're doing well,
I'm gonna
man.
put the dog down. I'm gonna put the dog down.
Yeah, put her down, man.
I haven't seen her all day.
All right, we're back from. Did you change it? Yeah, you did change the quarter.
I did. See, I was
way
ahead
of you.
Way
Way ahead of me.
They have a winning record. There will be no change at offensive coordinator. Facts. No, they'll probably bring back Sullivan. Or what's his face? Faulkner.
I'm still predicting Sullivan's because he's a play caller.
See, here's what
He's a play call. No, he's the one. He's the one choosing to play. No, he's a play caller. It's just Faulkner's the one that sets it up.
Yes.
So if Sullivan's a play caller, they'll still stick with Sullivan. They'll just promote Sullivan as the OC and keep him as the quarterback. They give him 2 jobs.
Here's the problem with the Steelers organization. They think that as long as they win, as long as they have a winning record, as long as they vie for a playoff spot, that everything is fine. That's their problem. There is no desire. There is no chance of them trying to get better or get someone to fit the position. There is no one to fit. There is no reason for the Steelers to find the right shoe on the right person's foot.
No.
If you guys catch my drift.
Yeah.
They think that as long as they win, everything's fine. They have no need to change anything. There's no advancement. There's no trying to push further in that wall. Nothing. Anyway, second half has started. 2nd and 13. Huntley on shotgun. Highsmith with pressure. TJ Watt brings him down.
Got his first sack of the day. Watt's 18th of the year, extends his league lead in sacks. His 18th sack.
Not just that, but the candidacy for him to win his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award, which he deserves, obviously.
The best defensive player in the NFL, the upcoming NFL Defensive Player of the Year, with everybody saying TJ Watt.
We do not care.
Yeah.
That was the wrong one. I apologize.
No, we do care.
We do care.
We really fucking care.
I picked the wrong soundbite. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Don't kill the mood.
Look, 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16. Oh, they buff blitz. They show blitz, but they back off. Huntley, no pressure.
No pressure.
He scrambles outside, throws. Up in the air, off the hands of Laquan Treadwell.
Thank Christ.
I thought Treadwell caught it. No, it was off the hands. Incomplete pass. 3 and out.
Diggs,
3 and out. 3 and out.
Diggs 412 says botch mania.
Botch mania. I get that. It's funny. That's fucking funny.
Yes, incomplete. Incomplete on the 3rd and long. Thank goodness. So that's a 3 and out for Baltimore to start the second half.
Oh, they had Watt fake the blitz to cover the flat.
Yeah, I seen what they did there. I didn't mind that one.
That's going to be a punt, a good punt. Oh,
Yo,
wow.
This punter,
off the hands of Austin,
he
dude.
recovers.
He recovers. He's got some room. He gets a decent return. He gets a really decent return. Up to the 35, 36-yard line.
All right. Good job.
Good return. Good return. All right. There you go, Austin.
Yo, can we have Stout, Baltimore? It's a hell of a punter. I
can we
gotta
have
say,
Stout?
they got to, dude. Their special teams is like among the best.
Dude, I feel like the Ravens have only had 2 punters in their lifetime.
Their special teams has been the most consistent, probably out of any team in the NFL. I got to give Baltimore
God,
that.
yeah.
I have to give Baltimore that. Tucker's the best kicker probably in NFL history.
Stout is a hell of a replacement for a Sam Cooch, whatever his name is.
Long time, like 20-year punter for them.
Yeah.
Like they just know special teams. Like
Yeah, we'll give you. We will.
they know special teams, but they don't know wide receivers. We know wide receivers. We don't know special teams.
Okay, we'll give you guys Friesman Jackson, our wide receiver coach, for your guys' special teams coordinator. I like Danny Smith, but obviously he can't find a proper punter.
He can find.
He can go chew gum elsewhere.
That's always a good scene, though. Danny Smith munching on that gum, even when he was knocked down
Yeah, I know.
in the Packers game when we all thought it was
yeah,
Matt
who was it?
Canada.
Who said it? He's always just munching on that gum. Who said that?
Wasn't that Ronnie Williams?
Yeah, Rodney Williams.
He picked it up. He's like, oh, I'm fine, just munching on that gum. Danny Smith, man, legendary.
Jaheim says this is probably the last Steelers football game. Is that a good or bad thing? Is that a good or bad thing?
Depends who you ask. And it depends
know.
how you look at it.
I don't know.
Like if we make the playoffs, we all anticipate the similar outcome as previous playoff games recently.
Right.
But I don't know. You never know.
Sat through a weather game like this at Colts Stadium. Steelers won, and I was a blackout drunk fighting Ratbirds fans. Says
Oh,
Vaughn
wow.
D. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's hilarious. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Run the ball with Najee and Steely. I agree.
Let's do it.
I don't want one coach from the Steelers. Why not? Hey, we never had a losing season, okay? You don't want one of our coaches? Why not? We win football games. We're always
enough to be mid.
I know. Mediocrity. In my opinion,
Crazy stat. Since after the 2017 season, right? Tomlin's only had 1 10 win or more season.
Yeah.
Only one. Everything else has been 9 wins, 8 wins, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, why should that warrant an extension?
Sam Cook? Is that his name? My fault. I can never get his name right.
We're terrible with names.
It's like Haloti Nada. I used to say Haloti Nagata.
Calvin Austin in motion.
The G is silent. They give it to Najee up the middle.
Najee's got a big run.
Najee gets a
Gain
good
of 15. Gain of 15. First down.
Good chunk there by Najee Harris. How many yards is he away from 1,000?
Coming into this game, he was 77 away from 1,000.
He just needs 12 more yards for his third straight 1,000-yard season while splitting reps.
Look at the first half drives.
Oh.
After the second drive, the offense didn't do anything. Najee has been having himself a good game. Gonna have to keep running the rock.
His ass off.
Got to keep running the rock with him. And Warren.
Center. Give it to Najee. Stump.
And he just met quick at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 1 or 2.
Yeah, doesn't really go for in that one.
Yeah, Najee's running his ass off, guys. Had one of his best games of his career last week, and now he's on his way to 1,000 yards again. You're not going to see a lot of crazy running back production from the Steelers or from any running back nowadays in terms of crazy yardage, but because it's more so a passing league, so you won't see like the 2Ks no more. You won't really see much of the 1,800 yardage.
No, that's gonna be really rare nowadays.
But with Najee, what he's had to handle, especially with splitting carries in the last 2 years, he's still been productive. Gets the ball again, can't find the lane.
He tries to go around and he
find
loses
the
yards
lane.
on that one. Clowney met him real quick on the edge.
Can't find a lane. I don't know why he went outside. I feel like that was more of a trap. He could have kept going inside. He probably wouldn't get much greater, but probably would have been less of a loss there.
It'll be third down coming up now.
Trade Mitch for a Pittsburgh bar tab. Gladly. Hey, if it gets Mitch out of here, dude, I'll do it. 3rd and 10. Winding down to 11 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah, play clock's winding
You gotta
down.
hurry up. They're going empty. Snap the ball. That's a delay of game.
That should be.
The ref
and
will call
it will
it.
be.
Unless the Steelers call a timeout beforehand.
No, it's a flag.
Fucking miscommunication.
Nah, it's not boding well
That's the second, what was that? Second, third time there's been miscommunication today. Too many men on the field now. A couple flags.
Yep. Come on, man. A delayed game at that particular moment.
On 3rd down. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible.
Might be the drive killer, guys.
Well, now they're going to have to definitely go empty here. They bring in Hayward as well as Calvin Austin on this route.
It'll be 3rd and 15. Again, Pickens has yet to see a target.
Cheese on? What does that mean?
I don't fucking know.
They're going to go shotgun here with Jalen Warren.
Oh,
my
control the
God.
football. Oh, this ain't looking good.
Mason muffed it. This is bad. This is bad.
Mistake. And listen, I understand it's the weather. You're going to be seeing sloppy football,
Oh, it's very sloppy.
hard handling of the football. I get it. I completely
Yeah,
understand.
Mason just fucking dropped it.
No, it bounced right off his hands.
Went right through his mitts, right through the gloves.
You're going
Right
to see
off
this
him.
type of thing happen with this type of weather, the sleet, rain, and
No, because the
Everything
Ravens
like
are
that.
suffering through it as well.
you just hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Not a great punt. Not even inside the 20 at the 21.
Nah.
Mason not doing well right now.
Wolf. Well, I'm using time to use the bathroom, so
Yes, the weather.
I'll return.
The weather plays a massive effect. But they obviously knew about the weather coming up. They had to prepare for that. And I always say this is football weather. This is Steelers Ravens football weather, as a matter of fact. Mason's not a 3. How did the 2 past games show you that Mason's a 3? He's not. He's a number 2. He's actually proved that. Atlas James says it's pouring down rain, guys. You can't put it all on Mason. No. But I don't find the weather as a crazy excuse. Or as much of an excuse. Yes, it plays an effect. It absolutely does. These games, this weather is what you kind of expect games like this. But I just have a different understanding when it comes to weather games or bad weather games. You know what to expect. You know what's coming. You have to prepare for it. And it's just football weather, in my opinion. That's what I'm used to. That's what I grew up thinking. It's not good right now. Very inconsistent from the offense. Still pulling the chat. How many sacks does TJ Watt get? Most of you guys chose 2. He needs a sack to claim that. Where's it at?
Oh, man.
Eddie T Gaming and Sports with a 199 says, I believe Mason is doing good in this bad weather. He's doing what he can. This team's trying to do what they can. I get it,
Sloppy weather, miserable weather.
Mason is their best option. Kenny can't process the game. Mitch throws picks, says Mr. Tommy. Well, Mr. T, I agree. In fact, Mitch also can't process the game.
No.
Kenny's slow. That's all I'll say.
Hits the B button. Does the Kenny Pickett.
Time to start drinking.
You got beer in the fridge.
Yeah, I do. I might get one. Oh, no, I need something warm after being in the fucking snow all day.
Yeah. I get that.
Dude, I got $20 in quarters last week. And we have 1, 2, 3. There's like a $2.50 in here left.
So $2.50.
We cuss a lot. They give it to Edwards.
Taken down quickly there.
They get a gain of 1.
Yo, what a blurry camera view. Mark Robinson with the tackle there.
He's going to come off the field. Subbed in by Michael Walker.
Yep.
Second 8 coming up. Under 10 minutes. Cam Hayward being showcased. You know, there's a lot of questions about Cam Hayward's future, and I've been thinking about it the last week actually.
Yeah.
About Cam Hayward's future. They give it to Gus Edwards, and he's not going to go anywhere up the middle.
Yeah, so run.
Runs right into a clogged hole.
I'll anticipate a pass right here.
Yep. There you go. 3rd and 9 coming up. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 7, excuse me.
Yeah.
They must have given him some yardage. 3rd and 7. This could be an immediate 3 and out again. Maybe another sack here. That'd be great. That'd be even delightful, as a matter of fact.
They're highlighting T.J. Watt. Now they're highlighting Highsmith.
I'm trying to bring the good juju. I jinxed us with the points beforehand. Now I'm trying to jinx us with a play. 3rd and 7. They go shotgun here. JP.
Oh, they go with the heavy
with
blitz,
the
and
sack
Watt meets him there
again.
first. Watt's able to get his
Wow.
2nd sack of the day.
That's his 19th of the season. Yeah, dude. Guys, that's your defensive player of the year. That is your DPOY right there. TJ Watt, Morgan Moses cannot slow him down. Watt beats him with the arch over the edge. Banger. That's a 2nd sack of the game. We can end this poll.
He
How
had
about
2
that?
sacks against Baltimore Week 5. He's got his 2nd right here.
Yeah, you mentioned it in the pregame, bro. Like, TJ Watt's just a game wrecker. You know, when the game's on the line, TJ Watt is one of those guys you trust. That's a good punt by Stout. Calvin Austin's got room. He's going to make a couple miss, but he's doing too much fucking dancing.
Man.
Dude, go up the field. Stop tap dancing. 2nd sack for TJ. Love that. Love that. Yes, sir.
Big
That's a
defensive
3
play
and
by
out.
Watt.
That's another 3 and out right there.
Watt coming up big.
That's a sack
in this
right
rivalry
there. 2nd
matchup.
sack by the man they call TJ Watt. I'll get it right this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better.
Shout out to my boy LA Knight. All right, let's get a new poll in the chat, huh? Let's get a new poll in the chat. What we thinking? What we thinking? What we thinking?
Something with the offense, that's for sure.
Let's see.
Some with Rudolph. Who gets the next Steeler touchdown? Do the Steelers get another touchdown?
Well, let's get creative here. Royal Rumble poll. What do you mean Royal Rumble poll? Who's going to win the Royal Rumble?
Oh, that's CM Punk.
That's Punk or Cody.
Cody.
It's not going to be The Rock. It's not going to be The Rock. He's not going to. I ain't gonna. I thought he was going to enter into the Rumble, but he didn't.
Nope.
But I'm hyped for that match.
No, Punk's winning it.
I'm really hyped for that match.
I mean, 10 years to the very date of Punk walking out. I mean, you can't write it any better. Just saying.
All right, I'm not going to be. This next poll is going to be in relation to both teams. So who scores the next touchdown?
Yeah.
Steelers or Ravens? Now, no one could score a touchdown. There might just be a field goal. I don't know. It might be a field goal fiesta in the second half. 4 more sacks for TJ to break the record, please. Hey, it's possible.
4 more. Imagine that. He just has a Khalil Mack, Adrian Claiborne-esque like performance out of blue.
Yeah, right?
I would love that.
Adrian Claiborne. Wow, against the Cowboys.
Yeah, man.
When he was with a Falcon. Wow, I remember that. That was weird. That was a weird game.
Oh. Okay. I got this liquid death flavored taste. God, it's called convicted melon.
You don't like it?
Dude, it tastes like the rind of a melon.
A watermelon?
Any melon. Hold on.
It tastes like watermelon, like lime juice. The skin of a watermelon.
Tastes like the rind of it, like from the core. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, it's
What's that?
I mean,
No, don't give Jinder the Rumble. No. Maybe he's only back for one reason.
to be the modern day Maharaja.
No. No, he's a bum.
No, he was. God, he's terrible.
What happens if this game ends in a tie? Isn't a tie good for? I don't know.
Try.
I don't know.
No, Aiden, I've tried to bury it alive. That one's actually good. They just didn't have it at the local shop. So.
Yeah, what happened? Well, yeah, what happens if we tie?
Oh,
They give it to Najee,
with a big run, 10
and
yards.
that'll be maybe 12.
That could be 12 yards on the ground.
That would put him at exactly 1K this year. What are they going to give him?
Looks like he was trying to signal for a face mask. Looks like he wants it.
I don't know if he's going to get it.
He's trying to tell the officials, look at the replay.
Nah, he's still 6 yards shy, folks. 6 yards shy.
Najee's very close to it.
Another hard run by Najee. That's a nice run by Najee there. They're going to go under center
See,
again.
they're being very patient with this one right now. Trying to let the play clock go down.
They're going to toss
They're
it to
trying to control the
Najee.
clock. It's a toss.
He beats his edge defender, but
He
doesn't
loses
get
yards.
much.
I don't know if I do a toss on that one.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why
Why
are you doing a toss? Why are
you
you doing a toss with Najee? I'm sorry.
Dude, he is not a east and west runner, bro.
No.
He is someone that goes up the middle, in between the guards, in between the tackles. That's what he does. He doesn't go around. That's more Jalen Warren's game. He's a little more explosive and shifty in that factor. But no, you don't run Najee with that play. That just slows him down. That slows us down. That's a terrible run design. They gotta stop using them that way.
2nd and 13, they go empty.
2nd and 13. They run a blitz and he's untouched.
Oh my God!
Who missed their block? Who missed their block? Was it Daniels? It looked like Daniels missed the blocks. They go for
That's
it.
Trenton Simpson, the 3rd round
From
Clemson. 3rd round pick from
Really?
Clemson. Trenton Simpson, their backup inside linebacker.
fucking Daniels missed them.
Daniels missed.
Miscommunication between Cole and Daniels. Daniels should have took Cole should have took the inside defender.
Yeah.
And Cole should have, Daniels should have
yes.
gotten the inside blitz. Fucking Daniels.
That's like Simpson's highlight of the season for him.
Oh, God. Now they run a screen.
And they dump it
give
to
up,
Warren,
and he
yeah.
fucking falls.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck this. Yeah, this offense, man.
Now it's not getting anything going.
What are they doing?
And I get it.
Come on, man.
I get it. It's the Ravens. Their defense, even with their depth guys, is pretty good. I get it. But Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ.
That's terrible.
Come on. Try something, bro.
That's the thing.
After that touchdown drive, nothing. Nothing. There is nothing.
No. This game is being heavily defensive right now.
And Harvin,
That's a good punt.
with his best punt of the night, I'll give him that. That's at the, I want to say 16, 17.
Yeah. It's inside the 20. Good punt by Harvin. Oh, God. Yeah, dude, it's just the line is being pretty rough today in pass protection, as it always is. It's being rough today in pass protection. It's being iffy in many areas, as a matter of fact. The fucking... The tosses to Najee, as you guys keep pointing out in the chat, they gotta stop. That's not his style. That's not where he succeeds the best. I would love to see stats with Najee when he's given a toss play
Yeah.
compared to when he runs up the middle.
Now, Dan, correct me if I'm wrong. At halftime, Warren only had 6 carries, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a carry this half.
Well, Najee's really running good.
I understand that. I
but
get that.
No, I agree. You got to give Warren the ball. And Pickens still has 0 targets.
Yeah, he does. I get it. Najee's running successfully.
Listen,
He's having a good game. I understand that. But Najee also had a good game last week, but you still didn't limit Jalen Warren.
Yeah, or Pickens.
Or Pickens.
It's like it's like they're taking away touches from the guys that produce from the most. Outside of Najee today, no one else is doing anything. And that's because Warren's not getting enough touches, and Pickens has 0 targets. They're literally eliminating their game changers on offense, which makes no sense. In this game, dude, that's when you want to give them the ball. You game plan to give those guys the opportunity to make plays for you, and they're not.
And they did that against Cincinnati and Seattle.
All we're saying, yeah, exactly.
Where are they this week?
All we're saying is these are the adjustments they have to make right now if they want to win this football game. It's still a lot of time. It's the middle of the 3rd quarter. It's very defensive right now, but these are the adjustments that they have to make. That's all we're saying. Oh, God, man.
See, Victor says this in the chat. I have a feeling they would let up because they won last week and confirmed a winning season. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yo, why is that so true?
It wouldn't surprise me. Even it's like, oh, we got a winning season. You know, we did enough to achieve Tomlin's goal.
They said, hey, another non-losing season for me. We got 9 wins. Nothing else matters.
Yeah.
All right.
Playoffs are on the line, but nah, forget it. You know, we got Tomlin, his average, you know.
Huntley 5'11", 56 yards, 1 touchdown. That shows you, man, that's the type of game this is. Very defensive. The weather is definitely terrible. Have an effect on both offenses right now.
It's football weather.
First
It's
and
sloppy
10
out there.
In the shotgun, he's going to completely miss Laquan Treadwell,
Yeah.
who ran an out design with Wallace in coverage.
And Huntley.
Huntley's slow to get up.
No, that's not Huntley.
That's
That's John Simpson.
Oh, one of their guards.
Yeah. The starting left guard. It looked like Huntley for a moment.
No,
At least on
Huntley's
the
fine.
ground. Huntley's good. John Simpson was slow to get up.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. What are they highlighting there? What does that say? They're highlighting something on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I couldn't get a good look at it either. Runs in the family. Hold on a sec. Let's see this play here.
the audible in the shotgun. Huntley takes the ball, takes the snap. Throws wide open is their 3rd-string tight end,
Kohler.
He scored a touchdown last week. Now he gets a first down here. What is that? 2nd reception of the day? Wide open.
Wide open middle
Wide
of the field.
open.
Nobody's there.
Wide open. Wide open.
Nobody's there.
No one in the middle to protect it. What's an inside linebacker? I don't know. No one to cover that spot. Oh, my God.
Charlie Kohler, that guy.
Yeah, 2 receptions, 17 yards. Under center. Edwards gets the ball. Makes a man.
Great stop there. Good tackle there by Watt. And,
I think that's Hayward in there as well.
yeah. Looked like Michael Walker there, too.
Well, it slows down Edwards. Only a gain of 1, maybe. Depends how fearful the refs want to be with the spot of the ball.
Just both teams just trying to run the ball effectively because of the weather. That's their game plan.
Well, let's just say this. Obviously, it's low scoring. It's very defensive. We cannot allow any points.
Simple as that.
Any team at this stage of the game, any team that's going to be behind in the scoring has a lower chance of winning. Highsmith with some pressure.
But Huntley's able
uses
to run out
legs,
the
he
target.
throws wide the
Finds
fuck
a wide
open.
open target.
Wide open.
That's
It's
Nelson
Aguilar. Who, if you guys don't remember, almost had a deep touchdown on us. No!
Oh, my God.
No!
Watt is down on the ground, and he is punching the turf. Oh, no. Oh, no. Highsmith and Golden are on their knee. Oh,
He is
fucking
pounding
God
the turf.
damn it.
He is in terrible pain. He is in fucking excruciating agony right now. He jumps.
Hold
They
on.
show replay. He jumped in the air.
Trying to deflect the pass. Friendly fire. Ah, their knees collided.
Oh, Montravius Adams and Watt.
Yeah, friendly fire. Their knees collided. Oh,
I think Watt hyperextended something.
Oh,
It could be worse. It could be anything.
No.
The hyperextension, which could have led into I don't know, a tear somewhere. It's bad. Not good. Montravius Adams ran right into T.J. Watt. Not good. That's not good.
No, it don't. No, it's not.
I'm hoping it's just a hyperextension. If it is, we'll take him out the rest of the game. But with him being out, dude, with him being hurt, that's not good, dude. You can consider this almost over. When Watt is out, when Watt is not playing, the Steelers' chances go all the way down.
Now listen. I love our edge depth. Golden, even with his age, he's still productive.
Herbig is in limited reps,
snaps,
he's a
he
stud.
can get it done.
3 sacks in very limited reps this year.
But
this is a great opportunity for him.
But this is TJ fucking Watt we're talking about.
Exactly. No one can replace this guy.
This is TJ Watt we're talking about.
But at least it's not like last year when he went down and we had fucking Malik Reed as the backup. No, we got Nick Herbig. So we can all root for Nick Herbig. He's been a stud. He's getting helped to the blue tent. Yeah, I'm hoping it's just a hyperextension. Let's take a look here.
Here's a closer view on this one.
Oh, they showed it away. They give it to Edwards. He runs right into a lineman, goes nowhere. He'll push for some yardage, but won't get much. That's not good, guys. That's not good. When Watt is out, dude,
This is the worst timing. This is the worst freaking timing. 3:30 to go in the third
Dude,
quarter.
I literally
by the way.
felt everything just drain.
As soon as
like,
you see
all
him
the
pounding
hope.
the turf, hitting the turf, he was literally going like
Dude,
this.
I felt everything just
knew it
go
wasn't
away.
good. You
All
knew
the
it wasn't
optimism,
good.
all the hope, I just saw it all fall.
But we need another freaking turnover.
Second
A
and
stop,
9.
something.
They're gonna go in empty. Hunley. Oh, pump fake.
Pump fake.
He's feeling the pressure. What's he gonna do? He's gonna throw it
He throws
away.
it away.
3rd and 9 coming up.
Throws it away. Couldn't find the target.
Yeah, it's him and Marcus Golden chit chat a little bit.
Exchanging words there.
Golden probably saying, almost had you, almost had you. Now Golden's talking to the ref. Wonder what that's about.
I don't know.
3rd and 9, 3:02 left in this quarter. Oh, God.
Highsmith, we're going to need you to step up as the one now. Again.
Yeah, seriously.
Again.
Montravius Adams still on the field.
Yep.
They go shotgun. Justice Hill is the running back. Snap. Hunley. Highsmith goes for a spin. No success. He checks it down the hill.
And
Can't
Hill
bring it
can't
in.
haul it in.
And he wasn't going to go far anyway.
No.
That's an incomplete pass. They're going to force a punt with Stout.
Good.
Good hold.
Good.
Good hold. Good hold, guys. All right, all right. Offense, dude. This is where they are going to have to get very serious on offense. Much like they did last week with Seattle. They're going to have to help out the defense massively. Game of possession. Control the clock. Use the ground game. Split these guys as carries. Get first downs. Methodical. This is where you're really going to have to step up on offense. Stout punts. Austin back.
Yo, this punter, dude, I
Fair catch.
swear.
That's some hang time.
I swear,
That is
man.
some hang time. George Pickens limited today.
Yeah, like nothing. Nothing. Rocky Sen covering him.
That's a favorable matchup for Pickens. But they're covering him with a safety up top.
Yeah, the Marcus Williams right there. You know, Arthur
Come on.
Millette in the slot there.
Nah, they're
But you
double
got
teaming
Rocky
him.
Sen up top.
They're double teaming him.
Yeah.
That's probably a reason why Pickens has 0 targets today is because they are trying to eliminate.
They recognize his big playability and his deep threat ability. They're trying to limit the
and they're
deep
doing,
playability.
obviously
They're
doing
trying
a
to
good
limit
job.
that.
We're almost 3/4 of the way. He has 0 targets. They're doing a good job at that. They're going to give it to Najee, who bumps into Daniels, finds a lane.
Pushes forward for a gain of 6 on the ground.
And that just might be enough for 1,000 for Najee. We'll see what they give him. He needed 77 coming in.
And there's TJ Watt. He's walking,
walking.
but he's with trainers.
He's walking. He's slow to walk. There's a noticeable little limp. Yep, that'll put Najee over 1,000. 1K Najee.
if he keeps a hold of it.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't lose yardage. Watt should be done for the day.
He might be.
He should be done. They give it to Najee.
And good block by
play
Hayward,
design.
too. That was a good block by Hayward up
He's going to
front.
keep pushing. That might give him a first on a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, he's welcome back
Yeah,
to the
dude,
locker room.
you know what would suck even worse? If this is the end of his season. That
I
would
hope
suck
not.
even worse.
I hope not.
Think about that, guys. Like, he's going out on a 2-sack performance, which should absolutely confirm a Defensive Player of the Year trophy again for TJ Watt. But this would be a suckish way for him to go out on an injury on the last game of the season.
That's-
Obviously, he's going to have to. His absence is going to be felt in a close game.
Well,
What
they
the-
give it to Pickens, and Pickens gets the first down. It was a 3rd and 1. They did a jet sweep to Pickens, his first touch of the ball, and he gets a first.
Yeah.
Good
I'll
play
tell you,
by
if they're-
Pickens.
If they're going to eliminate Pickens in the passing attack, they're going to find ways to give him the football. He gets a first down. Quick little jet sweep.
Pickens is no stranger to these type
Yeah.
of plays.
It
He's
didn't
done
look-
it a couple times
It
this
didn't
year.
look good there, but Pickens was able to find some blocks to get the first down. That's all we needed. Yeah, guys, I'd hate for Watt to go out that way for this season.
Yeah,
That's why. Oh, who's down?
that's
We
it's
have
a
a Raven
Raven. I can't tell who that is,
I can't tell either.
but a Raven is on the ground.
An injury now on the Ravens side. These injuries, man.
They take commercial, so
Yes, Canada is. He returned one time to call jet sweep. TJ Watt has an ankle injury. Any stats on him? I guess his return would be doubtful, maybe questionable. If TJ Watt is healthy to go, man, do you play him? in the most important game, I think you would. But you also, if by any chance the Steelers do somehow make the playoffs, you want to save him, make sure he's healthy for that, right?
I mean, Watt's Watt.
It's a double-edged sword.
Watt is Watt.
Watt is incredible.
You know, nobody can touch him in the NFL completely. Best defense player in the NFL. But with the edge depth that we got and the limited amount of snaps that we've seen him get time and time again throughout the season, and knowing how reliable they are, again, nobody's TJ Watt but TJ Watt, but your depth is pretty reliable.
Here, let me put that.
They've shown that.
I'll make that a new poll in the chat.
They've shown that.
I want to know you guys' true, honest opinion. If Watt is clear to go, do you bring him back in? Let me put that poll up.
There's still a chance that you can take this game. Your depth is reliable. If it's not too severe, you know, if it's bad enough where he can't come in, but it's not severe to a point, not as severe to a point he could perhaps play in a possible playoff game, I would probably say.
I don't know. I mean, it's very indifferent. It's very indifferent. I'm seeing yes, I'm seeing no, I'm seeing hell yeah, I'm seeing hell no, I'm seeing a lot of it. There's pros and cons, man. I mean, the biggest game of the season, you're going to need him. He already has 2 sacks already through 3 quarters. You're going to need him. But there's also a chance they make the playoffs and want to save him for that. But the easiest way to get into the playoffs would be for us to win. You need TJ Watt to win. That is very evident. Last year especially shows that you need Watt to win. Oh, that was who was that? Number 26 who was hurt.
Geno Stone.
On a block. Ooh, Geno Stone?
Yeah.
Why is he playing?
He's starting because Kyle Hamilton's a healthy scratch.
Why would the Ravens play him? He has 7 picks. Anyway, they give it to Najee.
Well, because technically he's the backup to Marcus Williams.
Okay, but you don't play your ball hawk safety.
Well, I don't know who else they got.
It doesn't matter. You know they're not going to
throw
the
Phillips.
ball.
That's Phillips.
Phillips. I'm sorry. Phillips is hurt.
Phillips.
Excuse me. I got my player injury wrong. 2nd and 8. A lot. Yeah, it's very indifferent. 132 votes, 54% said no, you do not play TJ Watt again. 2nd and 8 shotgun. Najee still in the backfield. Has there been a Warren sighting yet?
No.
They give it to Najee. He's going to bounce his way for another short gain, a 3-yard gain there, leading to a 3rd and mid.
Yeah, the play clock goes down to 20 seconds. That might be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they're going to wind this all the way down to the last 15 minutes here, which could be the last 15 minutes of Steelers football, folks. Unless, of course, we get overtime, which is very probable.
Won't be the first time either. Happened the first Week 18 matchup between these two. Remembers that one?
Rare stat says, run, pass. Shit is AIDS. All right, end of the 3rd quarter, folks. There you have it, end of the 3rd quarter. All right, I'm going to use a short bathroom break because I know this game's going to get very crazy towards the end.
Go for it, man. There it is. TJ Watt suffered a knee injury and is out for the rest of today's game.
He's out.
There it is. It's confirmed.
You can end the poll and get a new one if you desire to.
Well, I got to think of one, bro. Well, there you have it, guys. Watt is out for the remainder of the game with a knee injury. That was actually pretty freaking quick for them to mark him as out. Hopefully that doesn't mean that it's a serious injury, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not ACL, man. I hope not. Fingers crossed it's not. It's, a precautionary decision. That's what I'm hoping. But trying to think of another poll to put in there. Trying to think. I don't know. Maybe I do something basic. How's that? All right, new poll in the chat, guys. Do Steelers score another touchdown? Or do we see another touchdown in this game? It could just come down to a couple field goals. If either of these teams get lucky enough to get down there, I don't know. I don't know. Could come down to who turns the ball over next. Could come down to the punting situation. You know, could come down to a lot of things. It's the Steelers-Ravens, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it is. It's how it's going to be. Steelers, yeah, the scenarios. Yeah, we know. Without a win, tie, and Jacksonville loss, and Houston, Indy does not end in a tie or loss, and Jacksonville loss, and Denver win, and Houston and Colts don't end in a tie. So those are the scenarios if we do not win. If we lose, it doesn't necessarily mean season's over, but it means our chances are more slim. More slim than Slim Shady. Start of fourth quarter, Danny did switch it good. 3rd and 4, shotgun. Mason takes the snap. He goes to throw. It's caught! It is caught! Deontay Johnson, he's going up the field. He's got it up the field. It's a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson, holy shit, first play of the fourth quarter. DJ with a touchdown. 71 yards.
I came back just in time. Holy shit, touchdown.
Middle of the field. I can end that poll.
What'd you put?
Dude, Steelers scoring another touchdown. Fucking
Yeah?
A-right we did. Fucking A-right. Touchdown, DJ.
Holy shit, let me get a view of this play. My goodness.
71 yards.
Am I the only one that thinks that's got to be Deontay's longest touchdown ever?
You might be right on that.
Wow, folks, holy shit.
I can't see.
Boswell
Clean your lenses.
Boswell makes it. 17 to fucking, or 14 to 7.
Steelers take the lead once
Let's take a look
again.
here. Yeah. On third and Muth is what we like to call him. They use Muth, to blind out that safety, leaving Johnson open. What a fucking needle feather.
Yeah.
Right between two defenders.
Rock Ya-Sin could not cover him, could not catch up to him. Muth with the distraction.
What a throw.
And a throw to DJ, and he just goes straight up for a Pittsburgh
at
Steelers
that.
touchdown.
Let's go. Come on, man. That's how you start the fourth quarter. Take the lead.
And that would be DJ's...
You took the bait, bitch. Yeah. Fuck, man. I'm hyped now. Come on, man.
That would be DJ's 5th touchdown on the season.
5?
Yeah. Yeah, unbelievable, right?
Whoa, what? What a throw. What a play design. That was perfect.
In the rain.
That was beautiful.
In the rain.
Dude, that was exactly what they drew that up to be, man. And it worked to perfection. Beautiful. Wow,
That was
man.
awesome.
Wow. That was a great play design using Muth to fake out the safety. That was a great route. Phenomenal throw by Rudolph. And Johnson did the rest, man. Wow. You love that.
Man.
And I believe that's Johnson's longest touchdown reception of his career. 71 yards.
Feels like it. Mason is magic. You goddamn A-right. Wow, dude.
That's awesome.
Fucking
That's
A.
awesome. Yeah, I'm walking down the steps. I hear you say cut, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm missing something. And then next thing I know, Deontay just runs to the end zone.
For a moment, I had to make sure I knew what target it was. And I seen 18, I'm like, that's Johnson. What a play by Johnson.
Wow, man, let's fucking go.
That's a touchback.
Let's go. What a play design. I don't know who drew that up, but what a play design.
Now, although Watt is out for the rest of the game, defense has to make a fucking stop.
Nick Herbig's gonna have to come up big. Herbig and Golden. But I think we ought to play Herbig more because he's the younger cat and he needs reps. He needs time to play.
He's
bro.
like a lion that's caged up. You gotta let him loose.
You gotta let him loose. Exactly. Let that dog fight, dude. Come on. God, man, it would happen this way. Our best defensive player would go down. We take the lead, and now we gotta rely on the defense to not screw it up.
As Baltimore goes to run with Melvin Gordon. And he gets a medium gain.
Is that Daniel Falili?
Yeah.
Is he their right tackle?
I think he's more prone to be a right tackle. Did they bench Moses because of how bad he sucked against Watt?
Wow, I think they did.
I guess he is.
Wow. I'm surprised they didn't move him to guard because of his size. He's like 6'8", 6'9", 3-something, 370-something. Golden and Highsmith meet the ball carrier behind the line of scrimmage. They met Edwards immediately. Marcus Golden stepping in.
And Golden on that play right there, he was set up on the right side while Highsmith switched to left right there.
Yeah, they swapped position, they swapped spots.
Good play by Golden there, the veteran.
Yeah, so Highsmith is now on Watt's side and Golden is on Highsmith's side. Whether that remains the same the rest of the game, I don't know, but they're going to. See, I like, maybe that's the Steelers' defensive game plan. They noticed they put in Falili, and they're going to put Highsmith against them with Highsmith's athleticism.
Yeah.
3rd and 6. And first down.
Yeah, he just
caught by
gets
Nelson
it in
Aguilar.
there. Son of a bitch.
Quick little slant route. That's a first down.
Yep.
Damn it. First down. All right, that calms the mood, unfortunately. That calms the mood. Good rep by their tackles.
No, Benjamin, it never is. It's never easy.
Eric Roseback with the tackle. No, it's never easy, dog. Never. 13 minutes left in this game.
Herbig's in there now. Herbig and Golden are the edge rushers.
Motion from their fullback. They give it to Melvin Gordon. Won't get far.
Yeah.
Ogunjobi and Mark Robinson on the tackle. Limiting the gain as they highlight Miles Jack.
How much time's left? 12:40 left to go in the fourth.
12:40. Nick Herbig's on the field now. 2nd and 8 coming up. Excuse me.
Second and 8.
They're at the 35-yard line. Motion from
Aguilar.
Nelson Aguilar. Hunley is going to check it down to
Justice Hill. Levi Wallace able to wrap him up. Good job there.
Good play by Wallace.
Good job.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle. He made a play. He did something.
Don't let that man go through you. You be the brick wall,
There you
Wallace.
go, Wallace. See? We'll give you credit when you do something. Which isn't often. Clearly. I don't care you got 2 picks this year. It's all in the same game and you still get cooked. But you made a good play there. 3rd and 6, man. 3rd and 6. We can get them off the field and just run this clock out. Come on, man. Come on.
Be great to get a turnover here.
Oh, they show inside blitz? They do blitz with Sullivan, and it's caught by Aguilar.
Aguilar, man, when'd you start using your hands, bro?
Yeah, when those hands come in, did they come in for delivery this morning?
So you can catch, you can't catch passes in pretty weather, but you can catch passes in shitty weather?
And the slot just ran a slant on Jack.
Yeah.
First down, Aguilar. It's becoming now 3rd and Aguilar when it comes with the Ravens. Quick, easy slant route. And you got to think, man, Hunley has great chemistry with these guys because these are the guys that he throws mostly to in second team reps. Play fake to Hill. Highsmith getting held. Where's the flag?
No flag, but it's batted down by Travis Adams.
No flag? Where's the flag? Where the fuck is the flag?
You really expect that from Brad Allen and his crew?
I don't know. He did one that was not a flag versus the fucking Cowboys and Lions.
Look at that.
That is the biggest evidence of holding I've ever seen in my life.
Holy fucking
What,
shit.
dude, everyone
Talk about
saw
playing it in front of your face.
The whole world saw it. That's ridiculous.
This is why this officiating crew, man, they cannot let this officiating.
What?
They dump it down to Aguilar.
Screen pass and tackle made by Roberts.
Good job tripping him up. I'll tell you what, this officiating crew cannot.
Wow.
They should not be officiating a playoff game.
How is that?
They can't.
Dude, how? Oh,
They can't.
That is the. Everyone saw that. Everyone saw that. What? That is bad. That is bad. That is fucking bad. That's so bad it makes Michael Jackson jealous. My God.
3rd and 8. They're at the 49. 10:23 to go.
Aguilar in motion. He's probably looking towards
interior
him.
pressure from Watts. And it's incomplete. Low.
Broken up.
Wow, what pressure from Armand Watts.
And Wallace, man, give himself some praise for making that deflection. It was a low pass, but still.
He's able to break it up.
Yeah, I think it was Armand Watts with the interior pressure, man. Number 94.
Yeah, the backup defensive end in there.
So when a Watt goes down, a Wattage still
Yeah, look at that pass
with
rush.
some pressure. Like that. Good job, Watts.
Good rep there. As Stout goes to punt for probably like the 8th time
It's
today.
another high one. It's another high one.
Austin.
Austin catches it at the 10.
He's going
He
around.
goes up the left
He's going
sideline. He's
around.
got field. He's got speed. He's got room. He's got space. He's got blocks. He gets it down to the 40.
Past the 40. Good return there by Austin, man. He's getting a lot of good returns in this one.
Good job. Weren't you just saying that we weren't getting a lot of returns from him all season?
Recently we weren't. But
But now,
in
now
this
he's
game,
stepping
he's
this
coming
game
up
up.
big.
Stepping this game up. We got 10:03 left. The Steelers will be spotted somewhere past the 40-yard line on the Ravens side of the field. They got good field position.
That was a very, very good job by the defense.
Dude, they can kill this clock right now.
Very good rep.
They can kill this clock.
And we all know how they can do it. And they've been successful with it how many weeks now? In
Wow.
this game especially. You guys already freaking know. Run the ball! Najee's having a stellar performance again. Fucking get Warren involved, bro. Take control of the game. Take control of the clock. Put the dagger in their fucking heart. And make your playoff chances even more alive than before. Come
Right.
on.
Oh, man. All right, guys, just close this out, right? Just got to close this out. So all we got to do is close this game out.
You know what? Where's it at? Where's it at? I'm going to put them in the chat. The run the ball emotes.
There you go.
No, I didn't want to do that. Come on, you
All right,
stupid
we need a new poll in the
laptop.
chat. We need a new poll in the chat. Another touchdown would seal this, I would think.
Make it more likely.
I mean, I never want to say it's over. Because
Nah.
in the NFL, man, there's been several examples that it's never over until it's fully over. But, man, let's get a new poll in the chat. Come on, let me think. Let's get a new poll in the chat. Let me think. Hold on. Do the Steelers score any extra points? Here, not extra points. Any more points?
Yeah.
Because people might get confused with extra points, like field goals and shit. Do the Steelers score any more points? Yes or no? And this is into any scoring method: touchdown, field goal, safety, an interception return for 2, pick 6. Anyway, do the Steelers score again? A field goal wouldn't seal it because there's still 10 minutes, and each team has all 3 timeouts. I think a touchdown would seal it.
Let's see how much they drain the clock here.
Yeah, dude.
Let's see how much they drain it.
Yeah, this is where the offense.
One of the last 17 games when holding a lead in the fourth quarter, longest active streak in the NFL from the Pittsburgh
You
Steelers.
could have never told me that.
Don't jinx us.
You could have never told me that.
Don't fucking
Warren,
jinx us.
Warren in at running back on first down. Under center is Mason. Austin, the motion man. They give it to Warren. He's slippery. He makes
Yep.
a man miss.
As long as you protect that football, man. Just protect that football. Keep a hold of it.
All that matters, man. Ball security is key right now.
You know, the
ball
size
security
comparison
is
between
super
Darnell and Warren. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. The size comparison is crazy. I like to see Darnell and Calvin Austin side by side.
I mean, you kind of can with the...
Yeah, they attacked that ball.
yeah,
Oh, and it
yeah.
almost came loose.
Yeah.
That's why Warren stumbled. Yep.
He went
noticed
down
that
and
ball.
made
God.
sure that he had the ball.
That's
yeah.
a heads-up play by Warren right there.
Yeah. I've also noticed that the rain's kind of stopped a little bit in
A
Baltimore.
little bit, yeah. Mason gives it back to Warren. Warren runs into
He's trying to
James
go
Daniels.
around. Oh.
He's just stopped.
Just get down, man. Just get down. Just get down.
Play it smart. Play it smart. Third down coming up.
Now Baltimore's saying
Now
that
they're
they
saying
have the football. Don't
Oh
fucking tell me.
no! Oh no! Oh come on! What's the ref signal? Third down.
Okay.
Steelers football.
Well, they're going to show a replay here. Let's take a look. There were a lot of Ravens
They're
going
all
after him.
attempting. Yeah. The ball came out.
Oh, the ball came. So it was a
The
fumble.
ball came out. Come on, Warren. That's 2 plays now that the ball came out of your grips. That's 2 plays in a row. Your ball came out your fucking arms. He's going to come off the field.
Yeah.
3rd and 5. Still maintain possession. Thankfully. Come on, Warren. You can't be doing that.
3rd and 5.
We always say feed the hot hand, right? Snap Mason. There's interior blitz. Checks it down to Najee. Najee can't break off
Just
the
a hell
tackle.
of a tackle by Trent Simpson. Son of a bitch.
3 and out. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible.
We went safe on that one.
Very safe.
They went fucking safe. They just checked it down to Najee.
I want to see this play here. Is anyone else open? Muth?
No.
No. You could have had Muth running out route because Trenton Simpson was locked on Najee.
Yeah.
If you had Muth running out route, he would have been open on that right sideline. And that's a good punt. Boykin can't get to it.
It's a
Oh, he
touchback.
hesitated. Oh, that slight hesitation, man. 7:41 left in this game, guys.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
This is the season,
Here
folks. This
we
is the
go.
season.
Yeah, I know.
This is the season, folks. I mean, if we lose, we're not out, but you know we're gonna.
Our chances are very slim.
Yeah. All right, we need the defense to continue to make some stops. We're without Watt, dude. This is the worst time for Watt to be out.
Yeah, no shit.
I know.
No shit.
I know.
Swear jar twice.
I know.
But we got 7 quarters.
I know. I'm telling you stuff you guys already know. Water's wet. The sky is blue. Bill Clinton was on Epstein's island. You guys already know this.
Tomlin got another non-losing season.
You guys know this.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett's not a franchise quarterback. You guys know this. That's subjective, I know, but TJ Watt's defensive player of the year. You guys know this. You guys know this, bro. Way too much time left for this to be the season. There's still a lot of time. 7:41, but that can easily go in the blink of an eye.
In the blink of an eye.
Yeah, Chad.
Who sung that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Chad says
Sounds country,
this
like
is
bad country.
too conservative. Hold on, now you got me thinking. And I agree, Chad. Yeah, just
Very, very,
playing
very.
very safe. You play to win, dude. You play to win. Big Ben, man. Big Ben was not on that island. But if he's on the fucking list, if he's on the list.
Well, he retracted the message.
Oh, God.
No, I highly doubt that.
No.
I highly doubt that.
Oh, man. Let's see. Mason needs to be throwing around the middle of the field. I agree. But that you can say that about not just any quarterback on our roster. It's our scheme. It's our play design. It's our playbook. We don't throw towards the middle of the field.
Yeah.
All these quarterbacks don't because of the play designs. It's terrible. You guys need clock on your scoreboard. We want to get that. We definitely want to get that. The thing is, we would have to mainly control the clock ourselves.
Unless there be a way where it could automatically do that.
I want to try to find that.
Yeah.
I want to try to get that. That would be so
That's
much.
gonna be
so much
that's
more
definitely
helpful.
gonna be a goal for us
Next year.
next season.
Who has the ball? Ken. The Ravens do now. We're out yardaging the Ravens by 110, but it's still a one score game. 7:41 left. The Ravens have the ball at the 20. They're gonna give it to Edwards up the middle.
He's still
And
pushing.
he's still pushing.
6-yard gain.
Miles Jack almost looked like a tackling sled right there. A blocking sled. It's getting pushed back. Gus Edwards will get a strong 7 yards there.
Yeah, 7.
Now they're going no huddle. They're going to give it to Edwards again.
They're not
Trying to get
giving-
easy first. He'll get the easy
Yeah.
first.
They lose the ball. I think Gus Edwards just fumbled the ball.
No way.
And the Steelers
It's not
recovered.
football.
Steelers got the
Holy
ball.
shit.
No fucking way. Ravens went to go no huddle. Gus Edwards went to run for it. He got the first, but lost possession of the football.
Who forced that fumble?
It's like Eric Rose celebrating. And that's
Dude,
still
that's
the football.
That's
No
massive.
fucking way.
Dude, that's massive. In this field position, Steelers football. It's Steelers football. They're still fighting for the football on the ground. But the refs already signaled Steelers football.
Marcus Golden got the recovery.
Show this play. Yeah, because they were going no huddle, and Edwards just goes up, gets the first.
Ben's bringing him down, and then Eric Rowe punches it out. What a play by Eric Rowe.
Wow. What a massive play. Yeah, this guy needs brought back next year as depth.
Yeah.
Eric Rowe has easily deserved a roster spot next year. He has deserved a camp body spot, and I think he's going to be decent depth, man.
Wow.
Bring him back. What a play by Eric Rowe. When our safety depth is so bare, when it's so low, and we're asking, I don't even know when was the last time Eric Rowe played football.
I couldn't tell you.
The big play right now. Steelers are in field goal range.
They give it to Najee Harris.
Oh, he finds his block with Hayward, and he'll get a gain of 9. What a
Good run there. Good run there.
I love that by Najee right there. Following Connor Hayward, his lead block.
Good.
Good stuff there. 7 minutes left in this game. That'll put them almost in the red zone.
See, look at that lead block by Hayward.
Good.
Boom.
We don't run I for him, but we still utilize him as a blocker. God, dude, when we start utilizing some I form and play action, dude, we got to get an OC that incorporates that.
Oh, dude,
My
it'll
God.
bring back memories of Rosie Nix and Bell, bro.
Dude.
The I-form formations they used to do. Holy shit.
Second and 1. Motion from Allen Robinson. Najee still in the backfield. They're going to continue to feed the beast. Who gets a first down? Finds the block.
He's still on his feet. He's still on his feet.
He's still going down to the 15-yard line.
Yep.
Najee is not even on the ground, bro. He's still on his feet.
Najee taunting right now.
And now Najee on the ground looked like he flopped.
Now
but-
he's trying to play Hollywood on that
Najee,
one.
man, Najee wants this. Najee wants this. He's playing with something to prove, dude. He's playing with something.
Now get
that
Najee Harris over 100 yards on the ground
How
for a
is he able
second
to-
straight week.
How is he able to find that lane? Wow, and like
His
you said,
ball
like,
carrier
yeah,
vision, man, you know.
like Rob said, that'll put him over 100 for his second straight week. Did Najee ever do that before? I don't remember.
That's a great
Dude,
question.
Najee is playing with something to prove. He is playing angry. Angry runs is what they call it, right?
Steelers will call their first time out of the half.
We all love Warren. He's been stellar. I consider him the offensive MVP, then Pickens. But Najee, man, he's playing great right now. And that goes to tell you, man, these two are just perfect. A perfect tandem, a perfect duo. When one has an off week, the other is just going to produce. That's what you're going to get. These guys are too great. These guys got to stay together for a while, man. We got to extend Warren this offseason, and we got to keep him and Najee together, man. Honestly. Even if that means that Najee gets a second contract at a team-friendly deal, and then him and Warren just continue to split carries, with Warren possibly being listed as the starter because of Najee's age, but that's for years. But right now, this is showing you how great this tandem is. They are the offense. They are the identity.
This tandem is one of the best in the NFL.
Under center,
and it shows every
Robinson
week.
in motion. They give it to Najee again. Similar run design.
Just hold on to that ball. Push
He's
forward.
gonna
Hold
push
on to
for
that ball.
A strong 6. We're inching closer and closer as the clock winds down to 5:30. Just killing the clock. Feed the beast.
They can't stop him. They haven't been
can't.
able to stop him.
They cannot stop him. Najee running hard, bro. There's not many games Najee gets 20-plus carries, but, you know, when he does, he puts up great games, and he's doing it again. 110 yards now.
First Steelers player with 1,000 or more rushing yards in each of their first 3 seasons.
Hey, man.
He's etched himself in the history books right
Think
there.
of Najee how you want, bro, but he is very productive. He's a strong back. Najee gets the ball. He's going to keep pushing.
He gets taken down short, 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
This is a big third down right now. If they don't make it, obviously they're in field goal range. But we want to make it. We want to continue to kill this clock.
And I'm seeing on this drive a lot of Connor Hayward usage as a lead blocker.
Yes, I love that.
I love seeing that.
Oh, now the Ravens are going to call timeout.
Yeah, they are.
4:52 left.
Yeah, they are.
Look at the rushing yards difference, man. Our rushing offense is so elite. When it's on, bro, it is hard to stop. It's arguably the best in the NFL. Maybe the Lions or
I don't know, the Niners are better. Or the Dolphins, obviously, right?
Yeah.
They got a great tandem. But when our rushing offense is on, bro, it is hard to slow down. We got two very strong, angry backs, man, that can just fight and get yardage.
And Pickens is smiling on the sideline.
Yeah, Pickens on the sideline on a 3rd and 3 here, which tells me they're going to try to run the ball again. If you're having your best target off the field. Yeah, they're running big blockers. Darnell, Allen Robinson, Miles Boykin.
They got the big bodies.
No, they play fake it. Najee in the flat.
First
Gets the
down.
first down.
Good job.
Wow, what a fake design.
That was a very good fake
They
design right
faked
there.
me. They got all the big bodies out there thinking that they were going to fucking run it. No, they go play action. Hits Najee in the flat.
Taking Pickens off the field, they made the Ravens believe they were going to run it.
They made me think they were going to run it. Good chip there by Allen Robinson.
Very good play design, able to execute, get
Love
in.
that. How about this play design?
Pushed out at the 5-yard line.
The second half play design right here. Well, this fourth quarter play calling specifically.
Put the dagger in their heart, bro. Finish it.
First and goal.
You're 5 yards away.
1st and goal. Robinson, the motion man. They keep Najee in. They give it to him. And he slips.
Ah, damn.
And he slips. He'll lose 2. Mason Cole also on his back.
But 4 minutes ago in the game.
All right. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. Najee is playing hard right now, but I'd imagine he's got to be a little gassed. This is where you want to put in Warren. He's fresh. He's ready to go. I know he lost grip of the football his last 2 touches, but you want to keep these guys fresh, right? Najee's got to be gassed.
Clock's going down.
3:33 left.
Pickens outside. Robinson in motion.
Similar play design. They do the exact same play, but it's very successful.
Najee's pushing
going to
forward.
get us to the
He's
2-yard line.
He's going to be 2.5 yards shy of the marker. I would probably imagine that they're going to try to run it one more time, unless they want to try another fake.
3rd and goal.
Unless they want to be aggressive and look for Pickens up here. As Baltimore takes their second timeout.
3:22 left. Wow. They only have 1 timeout. That's great. That's what we need right now. They only have
We
one
need a
timeout.
touchdown, bro. We need a touchdown to seal it.
Touchdown seals it.
We need a freaking touchdown.
There's no way the Ravens are going to score 2 touchdowns.
Najee's on the sideline catching his breath, taking a breather.
Now they're bringing Warren. They're going to feed Warren. They're going to throw it. What are they going to do? It's 3rd and goal. You want to throw it to Pickens? No, he's on the sideline.
Pickens is on the sideline, so
They're running it. We thought that last time, but
now Broderick's on the left side.
no, they keep Najee and Warren in.
Broderick's on the left. Broderick's on the left side, but alongside.
Oh, they give it to Warren. What was that play design?
Of course that
What the
would
fuck
happen.
was that?
Of course they would call that.
What was that? Everything was going so well up until then. What the fuck?
Why is it
A jet sweep?
with Warren?
The dreadful jet sweep.
They had Broderick beside. They had Broderick beside Dan Moore on the left side. I don't know what the
was
fuck
Broderick
happened
doing?
there.
What was Broderick
I don't know
doing?
what the fuck he was doing there.
What was Broderick doing?
Because Trent Simpson comes down and tackles Warren for a
dude,
loss.
Broderick completely missed Simpson. What a terrible fucking play design.
I mean, I wouldn't have done a fucking jet sweep.
That's what you call on 3rd and goal?
I would not have fucking done a jet sweep.
Dude.
Why is it when the game's on the line, when you could seal it, you do the worst play possible?
Dude.
Every time.
It was going so good up until that point. That's terrible. Boz, chip shot here, 25-yard. And Steelers going to call a timeout? What the hell? Oh, they're
because Baltimore called their last timeout. So Baltimore has no more timeouts. A field goal would extend the lead by 10.
It would be a 2-score game with the Ravens having 0 timeouts left. But, dude, that is the worst play call you could. I thought Cannon gone. I thought Cannon's gone weeks ago.
That play clock ain't.
Boz, chip shot.
Makes it.
It's good.
Of course.
All right. 10-point game.
Yeah, I'm looking
Two-score.
at this replay here. Broderick completely missed that block.
Oh, I know. He completely went past Simpson. Trent Simpson's having a great game.
Yeah.
You know, we were big fans of him coming out of Clemson as that versatile piece. Also,
as a middle
also
speedster,
helps.
the athlete.
He's the backup, and he's learning underneath Roquan Smith.
Yeah.
And probably might replace Patrick Queen.
Oh, he will. Patrick Queen's gone.
Although
why they
Queen
drafted
made,
Simpson.
Queen made the Pro Bowl over Zaire Franklin.
They're not going to pay Patrick Queen what after they just paid Roquan. They're not. They drafted Simpson for a reason. Plus they got Malik Harrison as a backup, I think.
All right, 3:13 left to go. 17-7.
God, 3:13. It's a 2-score game. But it's not, the cushion's a little larger. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say too close for comfort because it's still 2 scores, but anything can happen. Anything can happen.
That was just a stupid play call.
Very stupid.
Jet sweep.
Everything was going gravy.
You
up until that
were
point.
better off doing a regular fucking handoff.
I know.
No, you want to do a jet sweep.
Everything was going fantastic up until that point. Then you want to pull out the worst play call, the most repetitive play call for the last 2-3 years. But other than that, Najee is balling his ass off. Another 100-yard game, another touchdown, 1,000 yards from him. First Steeler to do that in 3 consecutive years. Or to start their career in that factor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. Got to give Najee his props. And he's splitting carries, and he still has an atrocious line. Although the run blocking is definitely significantly better than the pass pro, but still, man.
Also taking account Warren splitting reps.
That's what I said. He's splitting. Huntley's going to throw, and it's caught by Aguilar, but tackled immediately by Eric Rowe. Eric Rowe coming out like a missile.
Eric Rowe is very quick on the ball carrier.
Like a missile. If Huntley would have hesitated or something, man, that could have been picked. Think about that. That's why timing is quintessential. Huntley is going to throw down to Justice Hill.
Take down Justice Hill. Justin Hill's
Tackle him.
come on,
Jack
get his
missed
ass
him.
down.
Jack missed him. Kilbrew couldn't bring him down. I think that's Highsmith that had to come from the line of scrimmage to tackle him. That puts him at midfield already. Oh,
Clock's
God.
going down. 2:38, 2:37.
.230 shotgun snap.
They're doing zone here.
Caught likely. No, I'm sorry. That's Cooler.
Kohler. Charlie Kohler.
Tackled.
Kolar.
Their third string tight end. That's who.
All right, we're nearing the 2-minute warning here. 2nd and 4. Huntley takes a snap. He senses a pressure from Highsmith from behind. Highsmith chasing his ass.
Huntley will take it 1 yard shy of the first. 3rd and 1.
He goes out of bounds, which stops the clock, of course.
There's a new poll in the chat. Do the Steelers win? Yes or no? 2:08 left. 2:08 left.
Oh, boy. They just need to hold on, bro. They need to hold on to this
Dude,
lead.
It's 2 score.
They got to make one more stop.
It's 2 score. It's 3rd down. It's almost a 2-minute warning. So you like the Steelers' chances right now, right? But I'm still on the edge of my seat because anything can happen. It's this rivalry.
All it takes is one mistake.
It's this rivalry.
With this rivalry, all it takes is one mistake.
So all it takes is just one. All it takes is one. That can be said for anything and everything, honestly.
And it's raining again. It's been raining again.
Of course it is.
But I'm saying it's very noticeable now.
Highsmith is taking a breather on the sideline, which means Golden and Herbig will play the edge guys.
We need somebody to come up big on this down right here. 3rd and 1.
I imagine they're just going to try to get the first here.
Knowing that the 2-minute warning's up ahead, yeah. They could just run it. But they could also be aggressive here.
Snap,
And
Huntley.
they're going to pass.
Looking, throws, and out of reach for Justice Hill.
Ooh.
4th down. This could be it, folks. This could be it.
2:03 left to go in the 4th quarter.
They make a stop here. It's over. They don't have no timeouts. They don't have no 2-minute warning. They have nothing to stop the Steelers, man. You make the stop here, it's over. Come on. Make the stop.
Come on.
I'd run a fucking blitz. I run an inside blitz, bro. I'm trying to get all up in that shit. Come on. Swear jar. Shotgun, Huntley, snap. He's gonna do a draw,
And he got the first down. Yeah, of course.
First
Hundley's
down.
going to use his legs.
They run a draw.
That's 2-minute warning.
Damn it. All right, well, here's the positives. They have no way of stopping the clock outside of stepping out of bounds. They have no timeouts. It's still a 2-score game.
I'll be back.
So what they're going to need is an immediate touchdown and an onside recovery. That's what they're going to need. And the reason I say an immediate score is because there's no way they're going to try to drain as much time off the clock and try to get the ball back and try to get a field goal. They got to get an immediate score and hope and pray they get an onside recovery. So I imagine the Ravens are going to try to be a little aggressive right now. But they can't stop the clock. Mason should be practicing the kneel down. Oh, man. The majority didn't say yes. The Steelers do win, 95%. My God, dude, I know we're up 2 scores, man. Everything is in our favor. But I don't know. It's just the history of this rivalry. Like, it still has me on the edge. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I just need to take a chill pill. Maybe I need to just sit back and just understand, hey, we got this. But I say that, and I could jinx us, man. Anything can happen. Mason has enough practice with that. He did a lot as Ben's backup. Yeah, he did a lot of kneeling. Warren needs to wear sleeves at all times when it rains. I like that. That would be a good uniform change. I really like that idea. All right. Yeah, we still got the Colts and Texans tonight. And obviously, as you guys know, we don't need them to tie. We can't have them tie.
Just don't pull a Chargers and Raiders.
Don't.
Stroud and Minshew, please.
Don't. Please don't. That's going to be an interesting watch, though, man. That is who might take the AFC South, depending on the Jags result tomorrow. Jags win.
Yeah, we all got to root for Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill in his last game as a Titan. Yeah, that guy.
Great, Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
But first, let's claim this victory. Let's confirm it. Then we gotta hope either the Titans can win or the Dolphins can win tomorrow. More so the Titans, because I really
Watch it come down to Sunday night.
It's gonna come down to Sunday night. We all know this. Trevor Lawrence is questionable. He's probably gonna play. High snap
there.
Hundley steps up in the pocket.
He's gonna use his fucking legs. Why is there no spy?
Well, because they're going to prevent a touchdown.
You gotta have someone keep an eye on Hundley and his legs, man.
Well, he didn't get out of bounds, so the clock keeps running. 1:40 and counting. Hundley takes a snap. Hundley throws. Caught. Treadwell. First down.
Miles Jack will take him down. That is a first down, 12-yard gain.
The 19-yard line.
Oh, my God.
Clock still moving. 1:22. The clock's still going. I'd imagine a sideline shot here. Hundley takes the snap. Hundley feeling the pressure. He's going to escape the pocket. He's going to use his legs. And he's going to be tackled in bounds. What a tackle.
Good stop there. Miles Killebrew with the tackle.
Clock keeps running. They're taking too much time trying to huddle up. They don't know what they're doing. We are under 60 seconds, folks.
2nd and 5.
We're under 60 seconds in what might be the last game of the season.
Bro, they're kind of like wasting time here.
2nd and 5. Hundley looks. Scrambles. He's looking for the end zone. Throws it. Too
throws
high.
it away.
Incomplete. That stops the clock.
Hundley didn't want to force anything. Get rid of it. Try the next play. 3rd and 5. 45 seconds.
God, it's fucking insane. It's absolutely insane. Yep.
Good Christ.
Well, rest blow the whistle. Couple whistles.
What's Tomlin?
Steelers might call a timeout. Did Tomlin call a timeout? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Defense arrest.
Yeah.
They're gonna give the defense a rest.
They need to catch their, especially in that weather, they need to catch their breath.
Come on, man. By the way, shout out to all over 860 of yins in here. Holy
860,
shit.
son of a bitch.
860, and this might be the last Steelers game of the season. That's incredible. You guys are awesome.
I know we say it every week,
But it's truly.
I don't think we say it enough.
It's the truth every single week.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. And what could be our last Steelers game of the season? Can we get 300 likes? Can we get 300? That'd be appreciated, man. Thank you guys for an incredible season. A wild season from our Steelers, but this might be the end, man. So we got to finish strong. Get a dub. Come on. It's been a wild, wild, wild season. 3rd and 5. Justice Hill in the shotgun at running back. Hundley, snap. Looking, feels the pressure.
Golden. He's taken down. He lost his footing. That's a sack from Marcus Golden.
4th down.
And play clock is running.
Yeah, what is he doing?
Megan's got to tell him, hey, get back in the huddle.
What's Golden doing? Mike Tomlin did not look amused. He's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, they're going to settle with a Justin Tucker field goal.
Yeah, they're gonna take their chance with an onside kick. Tucker.
Timeout.
They iced the kicker.
Timeout. It was 36-yarder. He made it, but you could hear whistles being blown. Steelers called their last timeout.
Timeout. They iced the kicker. Steelers call timeout.
But what a play by Golden, though. He got his fingers on Tyler Huntley, and Huntley looked like he slipped away initially, but lost his footing, and Golden was able to mark him down.
Yep. Yeah, let's take a look here. Marcus Golden subbing in.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at him push the left tackle back.
Yeah, Huntley slipped trying to escape it, and Golden's able to stop him there.
Hell of a play there. Hell of a play there by the veteran depth piece right there.
Yes, sir.
What a signing, man. What a signing he has been for depth.
I know Tucker doesn't miss, but it'd be hilarious if he misses this. I would love for him to miss.
He's not missing. Are you kidding me?
His last miss was 62 yards in 2017. That was his last miss versus the Steelers. 2017 was the last time Justin Tucker missed a field goal versus the Steelers. It was a 62-yard attempt.
And I don't expect him to miss it right here.
36 yards. It's good.
Oh, what did you expect?
Yeah, it's good. It's automatic.
Mr. Automatic.
Yeah.
Mr. Automatic.
17-10. 16 seconds, man. The Ravens are going to attempt an onside recovery. And I'm putting Pickens out there. I'm putting whoever the hell. I'm putting anyone out there, bro. Retrieve this football.
Now, an onside kick in this predicament in the weather.
I know.
Yeah.
That more so favors the Ravens than it does us.
Of course, that's exactly
That
what
ball's
I mean.
coming in hot. That ball's wet. It's slippery.
Nerves got to be,
Oh, yeah.
nerves got to be going crazy out there.
Deontay's coming out
Oh, boy.
for the onside recovery.
Najee. Yeah, they getting
So is
everybody.
Najee.
They getting everybody
all
out
their
there.
playmakers out
They
there.
getting everybody out there.
Wouldn't the Ravens be swept by the Steelers with a loss?
Yes.
So we would sweep the Bengals and the Ravens.
Yes.
So we'd be 5-1 in the division.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We would sweep the
And 10-7.
We would sweep the number one seed in the AFC.
And 10-7.
Yeah.
And we can still miss the playoffs. Wow, that's fucked up. Onside kick recovery. Tucker. There's the kick. Hayward! Oh no!
No,
Hayward
he got it. He got it.
Okay,
He got it.
I
He got
thought
it. It didn't slip out.
I thought it slipped right
It
through.
didn't slip out.
Woo!
I
Connor Hayward's
kept
recovery.
my eye on that ball the whole time. Connor Hayward's able to recover it. That will seal the deal, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pittsburgh Steelers will end the regular season 10-7 with a dub. 10-7.
That's a W. I'm not going to eat it, but
That's a dub. Wow. Mason fucking Rudolph leads this team to 3 straight wins.
3-0.
After losing 3 straight with Mitch at quarterback, bro.
And just like that, we sweep the Baltimore Ravens.
It's still
We
alive.
sweep the number one seed in the AFC Conference. We go 5-1 in the division. We get our 10th win. How the fuck do we get 10 wins this season?
10th season with 10th wins. Passes Bill Cowher for most in Steelers history. Does Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, got to give him his props, man. Congratulations to Mike Tomlin.
I gotta give it to him.
Very iffy with him, always will be, as long as he's still the head coach. But I got to give him his flowers.
Wow.
In a predicament, losing 3 straight, 2 of them in your own stadium in the span of a week to two win teams. I mean, it didn't look bright. It didn't look good.
Wow, man. What a game. What a game. And what honestly might be the end of our season. Who knows? Tomorrow will determine that. Tomorrow will determine that. Tonight could determine it, but what are those odds? What are those odds?
Good team victory. Good team victory. I wanted us to fucking escape Baltimore with a win. No ifs, ands, or buts. Go in there, do some damage, leave Baltimore with a victory, and that's what they did. Good shit.
There we go. All right, we're going to get into the post.
I don't care if it was against backups, man. I don't
It's
give a
Steelers
shit.
Ravens rivalry. It doesn't matter who plays, bro.
I don't give a shit.
Doesn't matter who plays. It's the Steelers Ravens rivalry.
Plus, we beat their starters back in week 5. And Lamar Jackson doesn't do shit against the Steelers.
Now hold on. Granted, they dropped 3 touchdowns. We definitely shouldn't have won that.
Yes, you're right.
But we won this one. And I would consider us a better team today than we were in week 5.
No, absolutely. You're 100% right about that.
And a lot of that has to do with the quarterback change. I know. Banish me, right? Fuck off. Mason's my boy. Mason, hey. All right, we're going to get into this. First of all, I want to hear what Mason has to say.
It's a dime. That's what it was.
Oh, wow. He's giving props to his lineman first. He said we had great protection on that touchdown.
Bro, look at that. Steelers versus Ravens in week 5. Pittsburgh wins 17-10.
Huh?
Steelers versus Ravens in week 18. Pittsburgh wins 17-10.
Illuminati confirmed.
What are the odds of that?
Wow, man. Mason is QB1. 100%.
The most 60-yard passing touchdowns this season. Tua's got 4. Mason's got 3. He did it in the 3 games he played. I mean,
It's that deep ball ability, bro. He's
I mean,
a fucking
yeah.
gunslinger.
Yeah.
He's a fucking gunslinger. Benjamin asked, yo, Twins, Yin's live streaming tomorrow night. We've thought about that. We have thought about going live tomorrow. Now that we officially know that the Steelers have won, and we need a Jags loss or a Bills loss to get in, we are thinking about going live tomorrow. We're thinking about going live tomorrow for the Jags game. Let us know if you guys would like to see that. In fact, I'll put a poll in the chat for you. I'll do that. Let me put a poll in the chat. Give me a minute. Should we go live tomorrow for the Jags/Bills? Fucking shit. All right, let me put a poll in the chat. Should we go live tomorrow for the Jags/Bills game? Now, the Jags game's at 1. If the Jags win, then we have to go live Sunday night because that's our season.
That pretty much is our season.
Watch it come down to that.
Oh, I bet everything it's going to come down to that.
Yeah. Let's get into this post game. And let's get on out of here and celebrate this victory, which might be, again, this might be the last time we ever see Steelers football up until August, guys. Think about that. Damn, that kind of crushes me. That's also kind of a blessing. I don't know how to view that.
We've endured a lot this year.
We have. Ladies and gentlemen, man, Steelers Nation, the Steelers closed out the regular season week 18 with a dub. They finished the season 10-7, 5-1 against the division. They sweep the Baltimore Ravens this year, and they win 17-10 in a crazy game between the Steelers and Ravens with major playoff implications for the Steelers. Most importantly, they needed a win today to help their chances tomorrow. A loss wouldn't have ended the season, but it would have asked for more tomorrow. Now we're still gonna have to ask for a favor from the Titans or the
Dolphins.
The Dolphins. Thank you. We're gonna have to ask a favor from the Titans and Dolphins tomorrow. But a win, man. That's all they needed to do. That's all we cared about today was just come into Baltimore and get a dub. It wasn't incredibly pretty. It was very typical Steelers Ravens football. Sloppy, defensive, gritty,
Physical.
The weather was rough. I mean, these two teams, man, just kept giving the ball away. 2 turnovers forced by each defense. Most of that definitely had an effect with the weather. It just messed with everyone's grip and messed up with everyone's control of the football. And these two teams, man, they tried whatever they could to take advantage. But, of course, the Steelers took advantage of Eric Rowe, forcing a fumble on Gus Edwards towards the end of the game to close it out, to get the field goal to help seal this game and give us a nice cushion to win this football game, man.
And props to Eric Rowe, man, having to be elevated from the practice squad for a couple games. The last 3 games, actually, because of the injuries from Trent Thompson and Minka Fitzpatrick. They couldn't play. Eric Rowe being elevated, man, what a stud he's been, step in.
Yeah, he's been good. I can't tell you last time he played a football game, but ever since coming in, he's been good. He's got an interception. He's been everywhere where the football has been, and today he made the biggest defensive play of the game. And boy, did we need that. In that field position, you can thank Eric Rowe a lot for us clinching a victory today. So shout out to Eric Rowe. Shout out to TJ Watt for 2 sacks today, making his season finish 19 sacks, which should be the league lead by the end of tomorrow, which already confirms, it already was, but definitely puts the cherry on top that he should win Defensive Player of the Year. There's no one close.
No, nobody can touch TJ Watt. I'm sorry.
Dude, it sucks that he went out in the 3rd quarter, man. It was a scare. It was an ankle injury.
And it still is. It still is.
Because, hey, we could make the playoffs. And our best player, our best defensive player, literally our team is hurt. It sucks. The injury bug just always hurts us in any fashion, in any situation.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Watt sustained a knee injury when he collided with Montravius Adams. He was trying to deflect a pass thrown by Tyler Huntley, and his knee collided with Montravius Adams, and it didn't look pretty.
No,
and you could see immediately he was in intense agony and pounding his fist on the turf.
Yeah, dude, it was scary to watch. It drained a lot of the energy, a lot of the good feeling. Watt is a massive part to this team, as you guys know. Without him, man, I don't like any of our chances with anything.
No.
So now, thankfully, when he went out, Marcus Golden and them were able to step up in the pass rush and help clinch this game for sure. But if we make the playoffs, man, Watt is now hurt. That sucks. And this is a guy that obviously wants to get a playoff spot, is pushing for a playoff berth, and has yet to even get a playoff victory.
Yeah, in his already Hall of Fame resume, career.
Exactly, man. So it sucks to see him hurt. Hopefully his injury condition is okay, and we'll get some updates, I would imagine, tonight, tomorrow, whenever, as soon as possible, hopefully. But
yes, seriously, fingers crossed that TJ Watt is all right.
Yes.
I mean, the edge depth that we have is very good. Golden came up big with a sack toward the end of the game.
Yeah.
Nick Herbig, I mean, he's a stud in limited reps.
He needs more playing time. But
Listen, TJ Watt is TJ Watt at the end of the day.
No one else is TJ Watt. So hopefully TJ Watt's good to go. But outside of that on defense, I mean, nothing crazy really much happened. They were able to slow down the run game as much as they could. They allowed only 10 points, only 1 touchdown to Isaiah Likely. Some of the tackling was very rough in the secondary for sure, especially with the linebackers as well. But I guess when you have a lot of depth pieces playing, that's kind of what you would expect. More so practice squad bodies. But the defense, man, only allowing 10 points, that's good enough to obviously help us get 17. And, you know, the defense made the play to help kind of clinch this game. So good job on the defense for that. Obviously, we got to give props to Rowe and Watt. But the offense, man, massive props to Deontay. 71-yard receiving touchdown, what felt like his longest touchdown of his career.
Yeah.
His 5th of the season. And it got us the lead to start the 4th quarter, man. The game was tied heading into the 4th. And that play, man, that play design, that throw by Mason, and Deontay just raced all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, an absolute dot throw by Mason. A picture-perfect throw to Deontay, and Deontay just did the rest.
Yeah, it was a great play design using Muth to fake out the safety, and Mason, man, just needle threader through the defenders. And like we said, Deontay did the rest.
Yeah.
Beautiful play design to open the 4th quarter. Just what you like to see from the offense. Shout out to Mason Rudolph, dude. Ever since Mason Rudolph has stepped in as Steelers quarterback, he is now 3-0
And
this season.
he didn't make one mistake with the football.
Not one turnover.
Not one turnover from Mason Rudolph himself in the 3 starts. Not one.
Not only is he not forcing turnovers, not only is he being safe with the football, he is getting us points on the board. Now, today he got 17, which is technically the Steelers' limit. That's the Steelers' ceiling, 17 points. But you also expect, against the Ravens in this type of weather, it would be a low-scoring game. Steelers-Ravens rivalry,
you're
what do you
not
expect?
You're not going to be seeing the ball being slung left and right, high scoring.
No.
It's always defensive.
It's going to be a ground and pound sort of game when it comes to this weather and this rivalry. But you notice that Mason is being protected of the ball. He's hitting his marks. He's being composed in the pocket with his presence, dude. And he's just making the plays necessary. He's doing everything right. And what we saw last 2 weeks, he can absolutely get points on the board for us. He's just leading this offense to good success, especially when it comes to the ground game, dude. The opposing defenses fear Mason's deep throw ability. They fear his arm. They fear his gunslinger aspect of his game. They fear that, which is why it opens the rushing game a lot. It really does. And Najee, man, back-to-back 100-yard games for him. Each of them he scored a touchdown. I mean, now he officially gets 1,000 yards on the season. We were looking a couple weeks ago, is he going to get 1,000? He had 1,000 his first 2 years, and now with this game, man, he clinches 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons, which is the first Steeler to do that in his first 3 years. It's impressive. And he's splitting carries with Warren all year.
Yeah. Like Najee's, he gets a lot of, criticism thrown his way, and, sometimes it's
justified.
It is.
And listen, it's not really Najee, the player. It's more so the fact the Steelers selected him over certain positions, and to this day, it's still hurting us because our offensive line still sucks. But our center still sucks. Our tackle, left tackle, still sucks.
But we know Najee's a productive running back. He's a good running back. He's a hard runner. And he's just an overall productive player.
I agree. And in these last 2 weeks, he's just playing with something to prove. Like, he wants this. He wants a playoff spot.
Yeah. He's
playing angry. He's running angry. Even when Warren himself didn't have that great of a game. In fact, his last two touches he had towards the end of the game, he lost grip of the football. One of them was a fumble.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we recovered, but, he was having fumbling issues. And most of that has to do with the weather. But, even when Warren's having an off day, Najee just performs phenomenally.
He's just coming up big.
26 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown. What a game. Very, very similar to last week. It's what you love to see. It's incredible, man. So shout out to Najee Harris. Shout out to Deontay. Shout out to Najee. Shout out to Rudolph. Those are the 3 biggest playmakers for the offense today, man. They made the biggest plays. They did it when it mattered the most, and they were able to get us the points on the board. So shout out to them, man. But who would have thought? Who would have thought? Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
3 straight starts, 3 straight victories. You knew he would bring a certain spark to the offense, but he literally. Now, this might be the end of our season. This might be the last game we see. This might be the last bit of Steelers football until August, but he still is giving us an opportunity to make the playoffs. He is saving our season. He saved Mike Tomlin from a non-loser from his first losing season. And I have to give Tomlin praise. We've been very critical of Tomlin, rightfully so, and I still argue that change is necessary in that position.
Yeah.
But his 10th 10-win season, and he made the proper quarterback change when he needed to. And you can just tell, man, when Mason's in there, he has this sense of aggression. Like Mike Tomlin is really stepping his game up when he needed to. And we have to give Tomlin credit for that. And he's still pushing this team for a playoff berth. We could arguably be in it. We should be in it. Imagine if he put Mason in prior to his start versus the Bengals.
Yeah.
Imagine that. We probably would have already clinched a playoff spot. Think about it. Instead of having to ask for the Titans or the Dolphins to get a victory tomorrow. But he needed to make the change when he had to. He did. Mason has been playing very good, protecting the ball, getting us points on the board, winning us football games. And thanks to Mike Tomlin for doing that.
Big props to Mike Tomlin.
He finally somewhere found trust in his third-string quarterback that hasn't played in a year and a half, almost 2 full years. And look what he has done for us. And I'm going to say it right now. You guys can disagree. Mason, if we make the playoffs, is your fucking starter.
No question about it.
You do not start Kenny. There's reports from Ian Rappaport earlier this morning that the Steelers are confident that they're not going to move away from Kenny, that they're still confident he's going to be the starter. They see a lot in him. That Ian Rappaport pretty much confirmed that Kenny will be the starter next year. You can expect the exact same thing this year for next year.
No, but if we still somehow manage to make the postseason, you got to go with the hot hand. That's Rudolph.
You do not sit Mason. I don't think Tomlin will. Because Tomlin said it.
He didn't sit him before the Ravens game.
No, he said it.
Because Kenny was healthy in this game. He was the backup to Mason.
Yes.
He was ready to go. So if Kenny is the supposed franchise quarterback of the Steelers, Tomlin would have gone with Kenny for this game. Thankfully, he didn't. He went with the hot hand and Mason Rudolph, and it showed why he did.
Yeah.
Again, why he did.
And if we somehow make the playoffs with help tomorrow, Mason should be the starter. Shout out to Mason Rudolph for a strong finish to a wild 2023 Steelers season, man.
And I'm happy to see Mason be given this opportunity to rebound, because, he was looking at other options like retail work or something.
Was he?
Yeah, he was considering retirement because, he lost confidence and hope that, he was not going to get another opportunity with another team in the NFL.
Somehow, Tomlin found the confidence to play him. The fan base is all behind Mason now. They have all found the confidence to trust and appreciate Mason. If you haven't already, you need to apologize to Mason Rudolph. Seriously, you do. We should all be appreciative of Mason Rudolph.
And Rudolph got this newfound hope to play, this newfound hope of confidence back. He gained his confidence back, and you were able to see that in the past 3 games he started, and just how he was in the pocket behind his offensive line, slinging the ball. Just doing what he was able to do.
Doing what he is good at.
A man that had nothing to lose, stepping in, and he shined. Big props, big shout out to Mason Rudolph. I'm happy for the guy.
I'm very happy
What a
for
story.
the guy. And
what a story.
The reason we bring it up is because he's led us to 3 straight victories. He keeps us alive for the playoffs. He should start if we make the playoffs. But at the end of the day, man, this might be the last game of the season. This might be the last of Steelers football up until August. And if that is truly the case, Mason should still get an opportunity to start next year.
Yeah.
If they're going to stick with Kenny like Rappaport has been reporting this morning, then Mason, no doubt, should be part of that competition. There should be a competition. I don't think it's a competition. Look what happened the last 3 weeks, bro. That kind of already shows you what we have at the quarterback position, who the true QB1 is. It's going to flat out and say it. You guys can argue, you guys can disagree, but I think these 3 games are very evident for Mason Rudolph and for the quarterback position. So shout out to Mason Rudolph. Shout out to the offense. Shout out to the ground game. And shout out to Deontay for making the play happen, man. Shout out to a lot of factors today, and I will give credit to Mike Tomlin. Now, we just have to hope and pray and fingers crossed that the Titans can get a win tomorrow versus the Jags. And if that can't happen, it'll literally come down to the last game of the regular season Sunday night where we're going to need the Dolphins to beat the Bills.
So it's either...
the Bills have a lot to lose. If the Bills lose, they're out.
Yeah.
The Bills have everything to lose right now.
So is it?
And so do the Jags.
So is it going to be thank you Titans, or is it once again going to be thank you Miami?
Or could it be none of it? This might be the end of the season, man. If it is, man, what a wild season and what a strong finish. All led by Mike Tomlin and Mason Rudolph and our ground game, bro. Got to give credit to those guys. Got to give a newfound appreciation to them. So shout out to those guys, bro. Seriously. But at the end of the day, let's just hope we can get into the playoffs, and we'll see what we can do if we somehow enter January football, if we enter the postseason. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting watch. We're all going to be sitting on the edge of our televisions tomorrow, hoping and praying these teams can get us in. But if this is the end, man, it's a wild season. It's a very wild season. It really is. And what a finish. I will say that.
A way to rebound after the Colts game.
Yeah.
What, the games before that.
You think? Well,
it wasn't looking bright.
Because think about it. Kenny went down in the Cardinals game and never came back in this season. Mitch came in, first the Cardinals.
Stuck up the joint.
First the Patriots.
Stuck up the joint.
And then versus the Colts.
Stuck up the joint.
3 straight losses by Mitch Trubisky. And now Mason came in and has won us our last 3 games. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
What a way to rebound. Got to give them props. Got to give them credit.
Absolutely. Let us know your guys' thoughts down below. How you guys feel about this season? Do you think the season's over? Do you think we make the playoffs? Let us know your guys' thoughts down below, man. Otherwise, what a season, and let's hope it's not over. Let's hope it's not over yet. Let's get one more game in there. At the end of the day, here we go, Steelers.
As always.
And let's pray for the Titans or Dolphins. Fingers crossed, for the love of God. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be interesting.
And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Peace!
There's your post game, man. That's your post game. Oh,
man.
What a season.
That ends the regular season for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wait, we have an update on TJ.
There's an update on TJ.
A grade 3 severe MCL tear can take 6. Oh, he's done.
Oh, no. Yep, he's done. He's done. That's his season. Fuck.
That's not good. That's not good.
It's not an ACL tear. It's not a completely severe injury. But, I mean, if we make the playoffs, we won't have him.
Watt wanted to go back into the game with the injury, and the Steelers wouldn't allow it. Now, is that what is being feared or believed? Was that actually I feel like that'd be too early of a update. Based on initial tests, Steelers Defensive Player of the Year, potential Defensive Player of the Year, T.J. Watt is believed to have suffered a grade 3 MCL sprain. Who have further tests, but that's a multi-week injury.
Yeah.
Fuck. So we either got to hope that the tests are wrong, and if they aren't, then Watt's season is done, and so is ours. Because I'm telling you right now, dude, if Watt is out next week, which it's probably looking like he is done, we're not winning if we make the playoffs. I don't trust the Steelers to win without Watt. I don't. I'm not trusting
the time that Watt's been out ever in his Steelers career, we've only won one game.
Exactly.
That's it.
I love Nick Herbig. I love Marcus Golden, man. They are incredible depth, but they are no T.J. Watt. There are no 19 sacks.
They're not game wreckers. They're not game changers.
I do not trust the Steelers' likelihood of winning without Watt. It's not happening. Not happening. And you know what sucks even more? Let's say we do make the playoffs. Watt's not going to be there.
No.
You know what's going to suck even more? What if we somehow do win? Watt still doesn't have a playoff win.
I don't think Watt would even care, though.
No, he wouldn't care. As long as
I know us fans would like Watt to have a playoff win under his resume, of course. But Watt's the type of guy who's just like, I don't give a shit.
He doesn't.
I don't give a shit as long as
doesn't.
his team's winning.
You're right.
As long as I'm able to support my boys any way I can, as long as they're going out there doing their job, getting the win, getting the dub, I couldn't give a shit about my resume.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I just hate this for Watt. God, man, he deserves it out of anyone else. And if we make the playoffs, man, he's not gonna be there. That fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
But we got the Texans and Colts game tonight. We got to make sure that doesn't end in a tie. Fingers crossed it doesn't, because you never know with the NFL. And Titans need to win, and or Bills need to lose to Miami. Simple as that. A lot of praying, a lot of finger crossing. That's going to be happening over the next 24 hours. Man. Wild game, though. Wild fucking game, though.
So this Watt news is draining me.
I get that.
At this point, man, Dewey, you want to make the playoffs? Perhaps you do, right? But fuck, dude, I just I hate that for Watt. Because if we make the playoffs, we're gonna be without him. God, that sucks.
Yeah, the team MVP voted by his own players. The team MVP. No doubt about it. I don't give a shit what name you throw out there. Parsons, Garrett, Trey Hendrickson.
Fuck 'em.
No. TJ Watt is Defensive Player of the Year. No question about it. The best player on the team. And if we make the playoffs, yeah, he's not going to be in it. It sucks. It really does. That's a big, what's the word I'm looking for? Mood killer. That's a big mood killer after getting a dub against Baltimore.
Right.
Season's up for grabs. At this point, yeah. What'd you put?
I just put on Twitter. If this is the end of the Steelers season, this is a hell of a finish and led by Mason Rudolph. 3 straight victories. He deserves massive props. If the Steelers make the playoffs, needs to start. Pretty much reiterated what we said earlier.
Yeah. And should get an opportunity to start.
Oh, yeah,
If the
absolutely.
report's true, like you stated, if the report is true about how the Steelers feel about Kenny Pickett and his potential and future with the team, then they should feel that exact same way, if not even more, with
But
Mason Rudolph.
it all depends, because Mason could bounce elsewhere. I feel like the only way Mason...
After this performance, absolutely. He could take the
Yeah.
highest bidding contract if he doesn't want to be here no more.
But if I feel like the only way Mason would come back is if he confirms with Tomlin and everyone else that, hey, I'll come back, but I have to compete for that job.
Yeah.
And he has every fucking right to feel that way. And the Steelers should absolutely oblige. Yes, they should resign Mason. I wouldn't be surprised if Mason bounces. I don't blame him. Go play somewhere else, bro. You deserve it. But he needs to come back only if he's going to compete for that spot. If they're going to lean on Kenny, if they're going to keep trusting Kenny, they should definitely trust Mason.
Let me say this. Excuse me. Let me say this. If the Steelers go into next season not giving Kenny any competition, just going into next season, just gifting him the starting quarterback position, although they shouldn't, if he's just gifted the starting job, they don't consider a quarterback change or a quarterback competition,
Right.
then Steelers deserve to get everything that they deserve next season. I'm sorry. If you're going to think that way after seeing how Kenny played and then seeing what Mason did under the same system with the same targets, with the same offensive line, with the same everything.
Yep. Come on, dude. What does that tell you? That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
That's all you need to fucking know. Apparently, George Pickens was on IG. Yeah, George Pickens was live in the locker room after the game.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see this. Oh. Here, damn it.
What are you trying to do? Just play it.
Put the mic down.
I think they can hear it.
Let's go. You're trying to take over your trap.
Oh, gosh, stop, man. Can they stop that shit?
Well,
Well, pretty much, Rudolph went up to Pickens, called him brother, and they pretty much, embraced. That's what they did. Oh, God. All right, well, that's the end of the game. That's the end of the stream, bro. That might be the end of the season. Rod, who has to lose? We need the Jags to lose tomorrow, or we need we need the Jags to lose tomorrow, or we need the Bills to lose tomorrow.
yeah.
Or we need a tie tonight. A tie would get us in, I think.
Let me see. As a matter of fact, I have it in the notes. Yes, yeah. So Steelers win another scenario between Houston and Indy. If they tie tonight, and because we win, we would get in. So that's what it is.
Gotcha.
Because I had it confused because if the Steelers lost, but Houston and Indy tied, then we'd be shit out of luck.
Right.
So
By the
because
way-
we won, and if they do tie, we can get in. That's a scenario.
Okay. By the way, I just canceled the poll. Should we go live tomorrow for the Jags-Bills game? 87% Ian said yes. So guess we're going live tomorrow, man. Guess we're going live tomorrow. Which means I got to get a fucking thumbnail done.
Oh, dude, it's going to be fucking intense.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be intense. Because I don't expect Tennessee to pull off the victory.
I don't either.
I don't.
I
know the Jags aren't on a decline.
Wait, hold on. Tannehill starting?
Yes.
Why not Levis?
He's hurt.
Fuck. What's Malik Willis doing?
Maybe he puts up renovations at a chicken wing shop with Mike Tomlin.
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
It's gonna be wild.
He's going to be playing backup, bro.
It's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be wild. But yeah, we'll definitely be live tomorrow. I think for the Jags game, and if the Jags win, then we'll be live obviously for Sunday night. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. But hey, man, this might be the end of our season. We ended it strong, 3 straight wins, 10-7, 5-1 against the division. We still might miss the playoffs. Only the Steelers, only Mike Tomlin, right?
Yeah.
God Almighty. But hey, this might be the end of our season. And if that is the case, if we don't make the playoffs, man, I want to thank every last one of you that tuned in. Every single one of you guys. Everyone that tuned in, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in this week, this year, this season. It's been a wild season. It's been incredibly weird. It's been very Steeler-like, if I may say. It's been very Mike Tomlin-esque, if I may say. It's been a wild ride. But I got to thank you guys for a hell of a season. going live for every game, and you guys pretty much making it a lot of fun to do. Making it very fun, making it enjoyable.
Tolerable having to deal with this team.
I know, but they make it a lot more tolerable.
Every single week,
But
every single time.
You guys make it enjoyable regardless, whether we're getting blown out, whether we're blowing them out, whether it's a heart attack win, a heart attack loss. You guys always make it enjoyable, very tolerable, and we got to thank you guys a lot for that, man. So a hell of an end to the season, and a hell of a season nonetheless, man. So thank you guys so much. This might be the end, but let's hope it's not. We got tomorrow to look forward to. We got tomorrow to hope and pray. And,
see if we're in. And we won. Let's see if we're in.
And the Steelers aren't even playing, but we're all still going to be feeling that same Steelers
our eyes are going to be glued to the TV screens.
Oh, yeah. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Thank you guys so much for a crazy, wild season. Thank you guys so much for a crazy, wild game, a crazy, wild stream, crazy, wild night, man. It's been a crazy, wild day for a lot of us. So, what an end, man. What an end. So, shout out to everyone. Shout out to the Steelers. Shout out to Tomlin for a strong finish. Shout out to the run game. Shout out to Mason. Shout out to everything. Everything, man. A lot of people stepped up when necessary towards the end of the season.
A lot of people. Next man up mentality, man. It's legit.
Exactly. So, there's nothing more I can say. Otherwise, I'm going to keep repeating myself. So, I'll say it one more time. Thank you, guys. And thank the Steelers for kind of disappointing this year, but, it's still an exciting year regardless whether or not it's going to be a crazy year when it comes to the Steelers.
Yeah.
So. But let's hope it's not over. But we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy this Colts and Texans game. Who knows? It might end in a tie. And we might be playoff bound tonight. But you guys enjoyed tonight's game. Otherwise, hey, if this game ends in a tie, we might not be live tomorrow. We might not have to because what's the point? You know what I mean? What's the point? But it's not ending in a tie. The probability of that is so stretched. You know what I mean?
We'll probably end up being like Justin Herbert at one time. Never wanted to tie so bad.
Yeah, right?
Remember that?
Yeah.
It's not happening. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Anyway, we're going to get on out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the game, and we'll probably see you tomorrow, man. Here we go, Steelers!
And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Peace! Take that, Baltimore.
Is that the end of our season, man?
We swept the Ravens, man.
We did. I don't know. I don't think that should end our season. Now, should it? It probably should because I don't know what to expect in the playoffs. Well, maybe I do. But maybe I don't. I don't know. Maybe with Mason, we have a better shot since it'll be the first playoff game in a while. We actually have a quarterback that can sling the fucking football. Or maybe it'll be like the last 4 Steelers playoff games where we've been gotten blown out all the time. I don't know. So maybe this should be the end of the season. But a part of me is also saying, the Steelers are showing some fight towards the end of the year. Maybe they do deserve the playoffs. I don't know. This team, led by Mason, deserves the playoffs. The other team before that didn't. So does this Mason Rudolph-led team deserve to make the playoffs? I think so.
I'm going to be real. I can't imagine Kenny Pickett in a playoff game.
No, God.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to. I don't know. Maybe that's a discussion we bring up tomorrow. We'll think and talk more about it.
I'm going to say this right here, right now. Mason is my motherfucking quarterback.
It's my fucking quarterback, bro. I don't care if this is his last game as a Steeler ever. I'm getting his jersey. Getting his jersey.
I think I'll join you on that.
Yeah.
We've supported Mason ever since he became a Steeler.
Yeah.
Through all the unwarranted hate and all the bullshit.
And I never would have thought that Tomlin would have given him this opportunity. And thankfully he did.
I'm fucking happy for Mason, man.
Dude,
for him.
A lot of people wrote him off. But he didn't write back. I'm going to steal one from Geno Smith. He didn't write back. A lot of people wrote him off, gave him a lot of unnecessary hate. There's also a lot of people, a good majority of people that didn't think, or there was a good majority of people that thought he wasn't that bad of a backup. He's not that bad of a quarterback.
Everything that Mason did, keeping his head down, busting his ass, being a leader, grinding, he deserves a playoff fucking. He deserves a playoff spot. He deserves a playoff game.
You know what? This Mason Rudolph-led team deserves a playoff spot. Everything else before that didn't. This Mason Rudolph team definitely deserves a playoff spot, which is kind of why I hope it doesn't end tonight or it doesn't end tomorrow. I don't know. But at the same time, I still fear us making the playoffs without Watt. Double-edged sword. I don't know.
Anyway, we're blabbing too much. Shout out to Eddie with the 199. Says NFL playoff picture now still is 7th seed. Let's hope it stays that way. Let's hope it stays that way.
Because this is what we do. This is who we are.